We're in the room, session 13, unlucky for you guys.
No! Well, it's not on a Friday, it's fine.
Brought to you from this end by Dogfish Head Noble Rot.
Ah, I didn't like the Noble Rot.
It's
But I'm
okay,
not a
like
wine
I
fan.
said, it's a little bit like sex in a canoe.
Yeah.
What is
Quilter's Irish Death.
What is sex in a canoe?
Fucking close to water.
Nick T. Vegan's homemade sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Pepper.
Have to be said, Nick, that's pretty impressive that you can sound mildly mentally challenged and southern at the same time.
I think it sounds really hot, actually.
Wait,
I
that's
think
different
it's
things.
basically the same thing.
I wasn't going to say it myself, Nick.
We apparently did just fucking elect Greg Abbott and Dan Patrick.
Did we do that?
That's what they're calling it as.
Oh, you fucking kidding me.
Take
Hey!
that, women. Take that, women and minorities.
Hooray for us. Hooray for the death of education in Texas that was already just really twitching on the ground.
Some people are ready to get deported.
Hey? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. We better hurry up with that green card. Oh no, wait, we won't be having any of those anymore. Stupid American politics. Okay.
Women's health.
The date that we're recording this on.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a tester, right? It being the 4th of November and therefore the election business going on. Did everybody vote that can?
Politics.
Did everybody vote that can?
Yep.
Nicholas?
I voted early.
Heather voted, right?
I forgot to register.
Whoa!
Well, you're fired from America.
I'm from Texas. You could have been the one vote that could have made a difference.
Right. When some greasy politician is trying to climb up into your uterus, you've got nothing to say about it other than welcome, greasy politician.
You say that, but at the same time, the government that's actually passing them, state legislature, 25% of them are running unopposed anyway, so the votes don't matter.
Really?
Unless you have a massive write-in campaign, yeah.
That's terrible.
I looked into the current system on Jamie Oliver's last week tonight, and it's rather a depressing situation.
Yeah. Well, politics kind of sucks. No matter who gets
Voting for America, everybody.
Fuck all will change anyway. Just, rich people buying politicians.
Yes, voting doesn't matter. That's why we have, women with the vote and...
Well, yeah, but I mean, when it comes down to it, it's just big, fat, rich white men buying the vote that actually counts, right?
Agreed.
Lately.
Yeah, which is kind of sad. Anyway, back to gaming. There's no problems like that in Faerun. None at all. Their voting system is perfect, and everybody is happy.
It's just bigger in the night.
Wait, didn't I just join an evil society?
Yes, it's balanced by a good society, and they meet in the middle, and there's no partisanship.
So you just have to be a member of both.
No. We have equal balance of power. Everybody gets the same amount of screen time, and no one's allowed to spend too much money on elections.
Well, he has been given essentially membership to both.
True. Well, yes. Well, he hasn't.
I don't know. He didn't accept the Harper one, did he?
Well, he wasn't particularly offered it. It was more of a kind of get-out clause.
We can only surmise that out on the porch.
As opposed to the Zentarim.
He did sleep with the recruiter, though, so...
True, he did.
That was before he was recruited, so...
I did do the nasty and the pasty.
And she still wanted him?
I know, right? He must have made some kind of impression. Perhaps he left some kind of greasy stain on her sheet or something.
Or maybe she thought to
9 months
save
later.
her mortal soul.
No, 9 months later. You're assuming that's the gestation period for Elf.
Pity membership?
Probably like 18 months later.
4 years later.
That's right. I need Rollmaster for that kind of business. That was dealt with in Companion 1.
Speaking of...
Yes, so I think we've all been down for the night.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to do Thing and What's his name? I don't have my notes on me.
Fuckface McGee, the Guardian guy.
Who are we talking about?
Marshall.
Oh, Sildar.
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 Because Thing had kind of dropped out at that point before.
Oh,
Sildar
yeah. Thing.
Yes.
Do you want to be part of a secret club?
Ooh, another secret club?
Yeah, this one's special just for you.
Ooh. Well, since everybody else is, I'm already part of a secret club. The Club of Morden, but we'll hear him out.
Yeah, because we're so secretive about that.
He's like, yeah, he says that he's part of an organization called the Lord's Alliance, and they exemplify a desire for the security of civilization through action. And he seems to think that you would be particularly happy with that kind of role.
Sounds interesting. Does he have pamphlets?
Yes, he has many trifold pamphlets, possibly a little video.
Excellent.
Question.
Oh, man. How come I didn't get pamphlets? That's bullshit.
You never asked. You just were like, yeah, sure, stick it right here.
You got pamphlets.
Pamphlets.
She did give me...
Well, have you checked your pockets lately? She might have slipped them in there and you haven't checked yet.
That's true.
So would part of our duties be to fight these Enterim at every possible...
Yep. I agree with that.
Every
Oh, no, you're talking about organization.
opportunity. But yes, it depends. If they're eroding civilization, I could guess that would be acceptable.
I have a question. Assuming we did join the Harper Order, would that make us Harper agents automatically, or...?
You'd be like monkey harpers.
Okay. So not any stagistic chats?
You'd be baby harpers. You would get a title called Watcher, and you're essentially like the lowest rung of the ladder.
Okay.
And then you have to go and find a slayer and say boring things to her and work at a library and...
Exactly, just like that.
Well, in that case, sign LA up. She's practically a librarian anyway.
That's right. It's all about the library.
The same as Council of Lords? I'm trying to remember Forgotten Realms.
What?
Is that the same as Council of Lords? Lords Alliance?
No, the Lord's Alliance is separate.
Okay.
I believe the Council of Lords is Waterdeep, is it not?
I can't remember. It's been a while since
right, Lords of Waterdeep.
Okay.
I finally found a use for my bead reamer.
Oh, really?
Yes, for bead. I've got a bead that needs reaming.
Oh, ream that bead, dude. Ream it. Ream it.
I'm gonna ream it good.
Ream it.
Ream
Get
it
reamed.
hard and thoroughly.
That's right.
And
Kinky.
look how scary and dangerous it looks.
It's pretty scary and
That is
dangerous.
actually pretty scary and dangerous.
And more importantly, it's covered in diamond dust.
And I just had to put the smaller, pointier tip on because the
Yeah, there's a bigger pointy tip. It's all covered in diamond dust to make it extra reamy.
Look, it worked. Look, I got it through the bead. Woo! So,
Well, I'm a fan of Law and Order, so...
Ah, yes, we can watch the marathon tomorrow. No, sorry, yes. He signs you up and gives you. He gives you a little the title of cloak.
is that like bloke but spelled wrong?
Exactly. He gives you a nice looking cloak.
I want a cloak. I just got a stupid little harp pin.
Yeah, you did.
Fuck, man.
I'm trying to remember, did Marigold and Halle officially join it, or they were thinking about it?
Well, I was thinking about it overnight, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, same with Lay.
So, nighttime. It passes. Everybody awakes. It's the morning. Breakfast. It was tasty. Now what? What?
Well,
It's a montage.
Need a montage.
I wouldn't even be mad if you montage.
Roderick does not murder Halia during the night.
Guybrush is found spread around his room like damp paint. No.
Okay.
No. Let's not kill Guybrush yet.
Don't want to know what is coming down the chute if Guybrush dies.
Yeah.
Drew,
What's coming?
the Avenger.
Drew, the Cockney's coming for you.
The Cockney. You could play the Goblin. It would be very funny for me.
A Cockney
A Cockney Goblin Bard. That would be amazing.
Holy hell, yes!
With a charisma of 6.
It would actually be Dick Van Dyke.
Yes.
I'm serving Master Guybrush, yes I am.
No, I'm wearing Master Guybrush because obviously he's dead by then. It's just to hollow out his head and wear it as a hat.
That way, we can fit in with
And
polite
it's
society.
like to his nose or something. And it's...
Right, in honor of Guybrush.
People just need to
Hello,
discharge
anybody
human.
who has standing offers to join the Harpers, are we doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm accelerating this to the point that we need to get accelerated a bit. Let's go, people. Lindsay's joining the Harpers. How about Hilaire?
Yes.
He is joining the
He's
Harpers.
joining
Very
the
good.
Harpers,
It
yes.
is the morning. Everyone has newly joined their book club and will be receiving bi-monthly mailings that they will never, ever be able to get rid of.
We learn the secret signs and the... Yeah.
That's right. There's a secret handshake. Mostly involves unzipping your trousers. Or unzipping someone else's trousers.
We
No.
Whenever they want me, they can slip a gold crown into the bowl of porridge, you know.
Right. It's all about which way to approach the glory hole. So, what are you going to do?
I suppose if we're all prepared, we head to, what's it, Thunder Tree?
Thunder Tree!
That's correct.
5 go in, Guybrush comes out.
Or did we receive a new quest while we were here? I thought we
I don't remember.
got kind of distracted with the secret organizations.
Yeah, you did.
Is Thunder Tree a current town, or is it another ruined place?
Thunder Tree! It is the ruins of Thunder Tree. What you found out was that it is a ruined town. Slowly being taken back by the Neverwinter Wood.
I do not have any additional information on quests, so I think we are good to go to Thunder Tree to find a druid and a necklace.
Thunder
Does
Tree!
anyone need anything from the Miners Exchange? I get a discount there.
No, I bought my things yesterday, Guybrush.
Alright.
So they have mining goods?
Pretty much. They also have some minor weapons and things you might need to have an excursion in the wild.
How? I don't think you actually set Droop up as a proper token.
Why?
Because his hit points didn't transfer?
Oh, I connected him.
Well, no, but you have to connect him, and then you have to select him as a default token, and...
No, I did that. He had a default token.
Immortal!
Did you add his default token after you connected everything, or before?
Before.
And it didn't save everything you added to it.
Damn stupid.
How much would be a small keg of beer for the road?
Huh? How much is a keg of beer? I don't know, 5 silver.
Can we get it at the Miners Exchange with my discount?
No, they don't sell beer.
Sorry, I tried
Wait.
saying.
Miners and no beer?
They get it from the bar.
Just whiskey then?
Yeah.
You actually would think the exchange would exchange things for what miners want.
Well, it's mostly gold for money is what the exchange is all
And
about.
whores.
Well,
Well,
no,
but-
it's mostly money.
Oh!
Gold is money.
Yes, well, yeah, I guess that's true.
I can buy whores at the Miners Exchange?
A horse, yes you can.
Oh, I thought you said whores.
Well, I guess you could still have sex with the horse, but it'd just be frowned upon.
It's more of a short-term
I
lease
haven't
anyways.
stopped Guybrush yet.
Only illegal in some states, people.
Definitely not in Texas.
Actually, come to think of it, yeah, there's 23 states in the U.S. that legalized having sex with a horse.
Right. But in, I think it's Montana specifically, it's illegal to marry your horse.
Oh no!
And I know how the 2 girls are the people who know all the stats on
All
bestiality.
sex out of wedlock, how shocking.
Yes.
So are we off to Thunder Tree?
To be an American. I want to move to Canada so bad.
No.
It's a short trip from here.
Right. I think I'd like spit across the border.
I don't think I bought any rations though.
I did. I noted them down on my sheet last night. Last session.
Yes.
So you probably did.
Much
How much
ration.
are rations anyway?
I think it was like 10 something.
I think it's 10 days for 5 gold, is it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Is it that, Lockhart? I know you bought them.
Uh,
Let me look
yes,
it up
that
now.
sounds right.
I think it's something like that. It's about 5 gold for 10 days. I think that's about what it is.
Alright. I will make a note of that in my little treasury.
Equipment, rations, 1 day 5 silver, so yes, 10 days it's 5 gold.
Okay. I will
So-
pretend Haley had forethought and bought rations for the trip.
Got to eat, right? Alright, so
didn't
you're
go-
going from Phandelver to Thundertree. Travelling up the Balls Trail and then back up the high road and then across. Are you getting to Neverwinter and catching the river down?
I think, yeah, that's probably the best if there is a ferry system.
Or are you going to just walk across the hills and plains next to the forest?
Well, the forest route gives us the possibility of XP. The berry route gives us the possibility of staying alive.
Well, you've got to get to the river
XP.
first.
I also think generally it might just be faster following the trail and road because it will be like a road
Yeah.
and not.
Well, let's see.
Yes, but
5, 10.
water tends to travel faster than people.
Well, yeah, I know, but we'll get to Neverwinter and then we can take the river.
But that's like
Oh.
following the...
Directly as the crow flies, it's approximately 55 miles to Thundertree. Following the road,
I mean, even if it's
it's
technically
80
longer to
miles
take-
by road, 55 miles cross country. Oh, that's just to Neverwinter. Then you'd have another about 25 miles by boat.
But again, it's
Far.
So we can just get ponies and...
You can ride if you want to buy something.
20% discount.
20% discount.
we're a decent sized group. I'm happy walking. It's only gonna be 4 days or so walk.
Yeah. Well, if you go up the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like say 100 miles plus. Did I say 100 miles? 80 miles. To Neverwinter up the road.
You long-legged people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's at this point, it's not like an extra 3 days or something is going to make a difference.
Nope.
We've already abandoned our buddy for like 2 weeks or something.
It's true.
Okay.
His skin's probably been turned into a nice pair of trousers by now.
Well,
If anybody wants a donkey or mule, they are 8 gold pieces.
At 8 gold, I'll buy one.
Or a pony is 30 gold pieces.
What about a Great Dane?
A riding horse, a mastiff,
It'd be a Mastiff, I guess.
25 gold pieces.
You ride a Mastiff.
Can if you're a halfling.
Am I halfling?
You are.
Yeah, I'm getting one of them. I'm getting one of them.
You're getting a riding dog.
yeah, hold on.
Yes.
Am I the only one concerned that Lindsay just asked, am I a halfling?
The fact that I even remember which game we're playing is...
She doesn't always play halflings. Very occasionally she'll play gnomes.
Oh, I could get a camel.
Tieflings?
Not here you can't.
Tiefling was
Tengu.
Yeah. She's also played an elf once.
I keep asking Hal, I keep telling him I want to play Shattered Star again. I'm bored of this game, it's shit. I want to play the real game.
Oh,
I'll
Lindsay,
get
you were
around
so
to
adorable.
it.
Tech, I'll spring for a pony.
Well, let's head down and let's see if we could finish this adventure, shall we?
Oh, right.
Sorry, Hal.
No, seriously. Head down, see if you can do it. Or you can TPK, which is quite possible in Thundertree. Not gonna lie.
I think it's been possible almost at every point in this adventure.
Yeah, I think it's harder to kill you, but if I knock down the whole party, chances are you'll bleed out quietly.
I wouldn't say it's harder to kill us. It's Harder? Well, no. I don't necessarily think so.
Maybe. Death saves are interesting.
Oh shoot! I don't have a potion.
What?
Yeah, you have a potion. We made sure everyone had a potion last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just didn't write it down. I'm sorry.
Dear.
That means
I'm
potions
sorry.
vanished from the game. So, currently, if you want a donkey or mule, it's 8 gold pieces. If you want an actual pony, it's 30 gold pieces. If you want a riding horse, it's riding dog, it's 25 gold pieces. A riding horse is 75 gold pieces.
Riding dog.
You cannot buy a camel, or an elephant, or a war horse here.
What?
If you do buy an actual horse, or some kind of riding thing, you might also want to consider some kind of saddle.
Really?
Oh, I see. This is where you nickel and dime us to death.
Just saying, don't have to. You can ride it bareback.
If we're thinking about, like, honestly, it doesn't make sense to buy us all separate horses and stuff. I mean, riding dog is good, but for the rest of us, because I don't think most of us could ride mules or donkeys. Really, it wouldn't make much of a difference.
Yeah, they go at 40 feet.
Like, what would be the investment to get like a horse and a wagon then, or something?
Okay.
That would be a good logical idea.
So if you're looking at a wagon of some kind, a wagon is 35 gold pieces, and it will carry 400 pounds. An actual carriage is 100 gold pieces, and it will carry 600 pounds.
Does it say how much the carriage needs to pull it? How many animals, or what sort of animals?
I would suggest for a carriage you would probably need 2 draft horses, minimum. You're going to take 2 riding horses, but that seems wasteful.
So
You could probably take 2 ponies to pull it.
well, if we can get away with 2 ponies.
You had a cart or a wagon at one point. I seem to recall having this conversation.
Yeah.
We had one, but it belonged to Gundren, so they didn't let us use it again.
I'm sure you bought one last time. I'm sure you bought one for your trip to Connerberry.
I thought I thought it was me, but
I thought you bought it on your character sheet.
no.
I'm pretty certain somebody bought a wagon and horses for the trip to Connerberry.
I don't got it.
I haven't written it down.
Because I'm sure you parked it and hid it with bushes and something.
We did. Maybe we forgot to collect it.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't have forgot to collect it.
Yeah, didn't you? Because you said that only Halle was allowed to ride on it with you.
Ruby.
You found a boner.
Yeah. You definitely bought a wagon and horses. Or wagon and ponies.
We just abandoned it.
No, you brought it back. So, anyway, whatever the fuck you're using, if you're taking a wagon, you're going on the road for definite.
All right, so we got a wagon and ponies, and yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
we
getting
continue
funny.
then.
You continue. What did we say? About 40... Let's say it's about 40...
Was it 50 miles by road to Neverwinter?
It's 80 miles by road to Neverwinter.
80? Yeah.
So that's going to be, what, 3 days-ish? So I get to roll on my exciting table once more. Yay! My exciting table. See
I'm
if
gonna get
I
my revenge on that owlbear.
get some horrible wilderness encounters. Ha 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 ha! Okay, day 1. Here we go. Not typing. First roll of the game. Let's see if we can murder the party with owlbears.
Fucking bring it.
Day 1 passes uneventfully. You camp for the night under the shade of a large tree.
Did we just lose Thing? Yeah.
He's coming.
And then he's popped back up.
You muted,
One
dude.
never truly lose thing.
The night passes uneventfully. You hear the sounds of animal noises and maybe the occasional sound of a goblin party in the distance, but otherwise uneventful. Your second day passes uneventfully. People pass you on the road. You pass news. Neverwinter, very exciting. There's bandits. All of this.
Nude.
The second, yes, you pass. You pass each other. It's like a collectible card game. You trade nudes.
Oh. I thought that's
The
right.
second night passes uneventfully.
You think at me.
Again, uneventful. By evening, you arrive at the gates of Neverwinter.
Screw you, asshole GM.
Hooray, Neverwinter. It is warm in Neverwinter.
How much to buy a Nothic plushie to give to Guybrush? To remind me of Neil.
Oh, Neil.
Let me get the Aurora Whole Realms catalogue out and look up something like that. I can do it.
No, I just remember on the forums you mentioned at one point that apparently they sold Beholder.
They do! And they have
toys
like little push-along toys and all. It's all in Aurora's Whole Realms. It got a little bit silly at that point, I think, because it was like a catalogue shop where you'd walk in and pick what you wanted and they'd bring it to you from the warehouse. Very bizarre. You could have like houses and boats and all kinds of stuff.
I would like a boat, please.
It was like Sears.
In fairness, though, something like that should eventually develop in such an economy, but yes.
Yeah, probably. So, are you going to try and charter a riverboat?
I believe we shall.
Can we take,
Hooray,
take our wagon with us?
Wagon and ponies and...
You're probably going to house those, because you probably do... You could walk along the side of the river, but there's no guarantee the terrain will be good the whole way.
Could we, like, stable the wagon and just take the horses on them?
You could do that if you wanted the ponies with you, yes.
I don't think I have a dog.
Stabling will be 5 silver pieces per day for the wagon.
Okay. So 5 silver day. I'll just put like a 10 gold deposit and get like I don't know exactly how long, but I assume we'll
And
be
if
less
you
than
feed the horses, obviously that'll be 5 silver per horse as well.
Do we think we need the horses with us or not?
Well, no, it's Thunder Tree's just a little bit off the river.
Okay.
Mind you, we only have the 2 horses.
Like running out of food. You never know when a good horse will come in handy for dinner. Have you not heard of the Oregon Trail, people?
Besides, I got my pony to carry my keg.
Dog meat more often.
Oh, me.
I hated that game.
My dog.
Not Oregon. Yeah. Let's see here. So that was 3 days. So pay another 1.5 gold to stock up rations.
Anybody want anything while you're in Neverwinter? More of an opportunity to buy things that are a little harder to get hold of in the boonies.
I'm going to buy a collar for my dog and a dog tag.
You do that. What is your dog called?
Rudy.
Rudy.
Yeah, he's a
You'll be very happy.
He's a pug mastiff. No, because it's just the male version of Ruby.
Rudy the Pug Mastiff.
Yeah.
It's like Battle Pug, isn't it?
Sounds adorable.
It is adorable.
It's Battle Pug.
Hey, Nick, you missed out last night when we went to that other bar that we went to. There was a pug, a little boy pug. It was super cute.
Aww.
Not a great day.
It shits on the floor.
Yeah, I heard that the great shot on the floor in the bar. That wasn't very nice.
I almost fucking vomited.
Yeah, he was really sick.
Okay,
Go ahead.
is there any magic object shops or anything?
You could probably find magical items for sale in Neverwinter. What are you looking for?
Maybe another orb or
I thought your orb was your
an improved
focus.
staff, maybe. That's not.
You're a fantastic magical staff right now. How much gold do you have?
Buy more stuff.
163.
That isn't going to be enough to cut much in the way of magic.
Yeah.
How have I only got like 29 gold?
Because you bought a wagon and ponies
Oh, I guess so.
And a dog.
and a dog.
Well, look at me just flashing my cash around.
Yeah, look at all you and your menagerie.
That's why I've been saving up my money. And I can afford kegs and ponies.
Like a fucking dwarf, cheapskate.
Out of curiosity, Bag of Holding, that's a Dungeons and Dragons thing, right? Or is that
Correct.
Pathfinder?
Yes.
Yes.
How
It's just in
yes,
this edition, in
Huh?
this edition, you don't really get to buy magic items. Is the intention?
Yeah. You might find the odd thing for sale, but generally you don't get to purchase them like you used to. There isn't like the old magic shop anymore. You might be able to find a wizard and encourage him to share a scroll with you, or you may find the odd potion here and there, but generally you're going to have a harder time just buying magic that you need. You're going to really have to find it or make it.
Okay.
I have named my pony.
What is your pony called, thing? You've forgotten, haven't you?
No, I just put it in the chat because I'm not going to try and pronounce it.
Rock.
You've named your pony something no one can pronounce.
Oh, it's Icelandic for courageous.
Hugrock.
Yeah, I've never actually heard it pronounced, so.
Pronounced sirloin. The tastiest words in all of Neverwinter.
Okay, so what are you doing? Are you chartering about?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, for each of you, the boat will be, I don't know, 5 silver a day down to Thunder Tree. They're probably going on a little further into the woods. There are places like charcoal smokers and things like that in the woods. They're going to collect things from them and then bring them back. So really, you're getting on like a cargo boat, basically.
Right. Will it actually take more than 1 day to get there, I boat?
What did we say? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20... No, we could probably say if you set off in the morning, you probably get to Thunder Tree by evening.
Okay, so 5 silver then.
Yeah.
How much further is it going past us? When do we expect that it'll pass back past us?
It probably is going to go about another half day past and then load, so it's probably going to be 2 days before it returns. But there are several other boats coming and going up and down the river towing cargo, like lumber from the wood or charcoal or what have you.
Okay.
The good old job of the charcoal burner.
Mount Hottenau.
Yes. Mount Hottenau. Okay, you arrive in Thunder Tree. I guess there's a map and shiz for you.
The shiz.
Oh yes, there's shiz in Thunder Tree, trust me. Thunder Tree.
Thunder.
Thunder.
I was waiting for that. I really was waiting for that.
Jinx.
Jinx. You guys are entering from the river runs north of the town, so you guys are coming in pretty much in the top left corner of the map.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to drag yourselves on, that would be super.
How?
Yes.
Do you realize that 1 square equals 10 feet?
Oh yeah, that's gonna suck.
You could just try to quick change the scale of the map.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Hold on.
Should we not be dragging yet?
Huh?
Should we be dragging or should we not be dragging?
Wait a
Hal has to drag tokens on.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Hang on. Wait a second. Edit.
This is magic we're witnessing.
Everything's slow. What's going on? I don't like it.
I'm not putting
I have to change the grid. Where's the grid of stuff?
Well, I think first you change the scale for 1 square equals 10 feet, and then you change the grid to be 0.5 of a square.
Sounds right. Where is that?
It should all be in the top area of the map stuff.
Oh yeah, that's where it is. It's in the map bit. It's in the settings up here. I recall. Page settings. That's it.
My Rima comes with a little pointy doofer thingy, look.
Girl, 1 unit equals 0.25 feet. Enabled size 0.5 units? Maybe?
Yeah,
That
0.5 units, and then 1 square should equal 10 feet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yes, that seems to have done it.
Is that working?
Yep.
Close enough?
You might want to make the grid blacken and less opaque.
Yeah, you're right, because now it's very fine.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Where are we? Grid. Background. How do I change the opacity of the grid? Where are you? Oh, there it is. It's further down.
How?
Yes, sir.
You should change the scale. I don't know what you'd change the scale to. The grid is working.
Yes.
The building's like 5 feet wide.
But the scale should equal 10 feet per square.
Try for that.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's doing it.
Around there, yeah.
That made the grid darker.
Somewhat. There should be the color, and then there should be a opacity lever thing.
Doesn't look darker to me.
I have an opacity lever. Which side is good opacity? Not that one. That is the problem.
Right.
Opacity to me is, I guess how opaque it is. Let's make it very opaque. How's
There we
that? Better?
Yes.
Alright, we're good. Oh, let me hide that. Alright, now I guess I can pull you guys on. Better than pulling you guys off. Get off the map, onto objects and tokens.
Before anybody, either in-game or on the forums, when they listen to this, start bitching that Hal's not prepared, currently working a full-time job as well as writing a thesis, so go fuck yourself.
What about prepared? It's about just getting the stuff the right size.
I'm just defending you before I need to come on and shout at people.
Are you going to shout at people? It'd be nice if you did come on the website.
It'd be nice if I had time. It'd be nice if I had time to go on my own website.
Yeah, right.
I'd really hate to be on your bad side, Lindsay.
Ooh.
I'm very nice. I just make sure every so often I have to come up on the forums and stamp my feet and declare my authority.
Authority.
Something along the lines of, "We have real lives, losers. Get over it."
Losers. It's a bad list.
But of course, we try to each and every one of you lovely listeners and watchers.
Okay, so we have tiny people. I'm going to have to zoom in on the main recording computer because otherwise we won't be able to see jack all of who's who. And there we are. Everybody is there. Super small, but there. And that's lovely.
Yeah, how nice I was, Hal, about you writing your dissertation.
I heard. I'm very impressed.
Even though I think it's a crock of shit that you're doing, that's an incredible waste of money. I didn't say that. I was a loyal and good wife.
Loyal and good wife.
Right.
Thank you, dear.
So horrible.
Everyone's going to be like, good God, that woman.
I like that anyway. Might as well give
like
them
you, Lindsay. Hello.
Hello.
What? Who's saying
Heather remembered to mute her mic.
what? For what?
Her mom. Her mom is talking to her.
Her mum.
Mumsy.
I'm supposed to have called mine today, but I've managed to avoid it.
Oh, how did you do that?
By not calling her.
And that worked, huh?
Yeah, I'm not acknowledging why I would need to call her.
You okay?
Yeah.
So why do I have the feeling we're going to have to knock at every door to find this druid? And of course fight all the nasty bad things before we find his place.
It's the ruins of...
We wouldn't do that, would we? In the ruins of Thunder Tree, you think there are bad things?
It's a ruin. Something had to ruin it.
Right? God, Lockhart, you should write these adventures.
Nothing ever, just wanders in and sets up a peaceful camp.
Yeah, nothing ever just comes in and goes, let's have a nice party right here.
The town was destroyed when the peaceful protesters set up their own event and just stayed there, never hurting anyone.
No,
They protested forever.
They just didn't upkeep the town very well. That's what it was.
And then they all decided, let's buy a new town and just start over until that one gets bad.
Is Heather back?
Still muted.
Okay, I'm waiting
I think
for
he's explaining there's people I'm playing with.
things. Descriptioning.
I think she can still hear us though.
Okay, well, yeah, but
I
she's...
used to say rude and embarrassing things and make her laugh while she's trying to be serious with her mum.
My mom likes your hair, by the way, Lindsay.
Thank you, Heather's mum.
Thank you, Heather's mum. I like that. Thank you, Heather's mum. I'm shrinking all the monsters as well, so...
I'm too scared to post pictures of it on my Facebook in case everybody goes, oh no! Yesterday I posted on Facebook going, should I keep my hair long or should I cut it? And everyone was like, keep it long, keep it long! So,
Have you not posted it yet?
I would keep it long knowing that you would cut it short.
I had no intention when I walked in the salon today of having it cut at all.
You wouldn't ask if you weren't wanting secretly to get it cut short.
Well, the woman that did my hair today is the first time she's done my hair before, and she kept holding my hair just where, because this was all like one layer, and then there was like another layer, and she kept just holding it like this, going, it would look really good at this length, and I'm like, go on then. But I know best, and that's why I let her dye it orange as well.
Glow knows best.
Yeah, Glow knows best, apparently.
Your hairdresser's called Glow.
She is.
You trusted her with scissors near your face. Okay, so Thunder Tree. Now everyone's back. Gradually, the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane, winding between dilapidated buildings choked in vines and brush. Ahead of you, in the middle of the settlement, rises a steep hill, upon which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof and an adjoining cottage. A dirt road hugs the base of the hill and wends its way between old stone houses, many of which are roofless ruins with interiors open to the weather. Other buildings appear more or less intact. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to a post nearby. It reads, "Danger! Plant monsters and zombies. Turn back now."
Lovely.
Oh, no wonder. It's got a druid. Of course there's plant monsters.
Zombies? Can we turn back?
Turn back
Come
now.
on.
That's what the
We
sign
got
says.
those other zombies pretty fast.
We should definitely turn back, shouldn't we, Guybrush?
The
Nope.
stone tower is this building here.
Which one are you on the right layer, Hal?
Oh, Lockhart. This one here. Did that work?
Nope.
It's the square one with
There
the
we
round
go.
one.
There we
attached
go.
to it.
Yeah.
Did it come on? Did it take a time there?
Sometimes
take a while.
it does that. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I think the Roll20 server is being stretched a little almost. It doesn't seem as responsive as it used to be.
No, it does not.
So I assume we got to go through cottage 1, 2, 3, 4 on the way there to make sure we're not jumped from behind.
Well,
From behind.
we were also told that there is a herb and alchemy shop here where there's supposed to be a necklace hidden.
Mm.
Good job, Lockhart's taking notes.
I am very glad he's taking notes. I'm completely lost.
I just fell asleep for a minute.
And I just
Yeah,
texted and told
I
him
was going to ask, is Nick dozing off, or is
I
he...
just sent him a
Tired,
text
dude.
saying, "Oi, stop falling asleep."
Oh, y'all got into that whole talk about like the different levels and everything, and then I just kind of
Faded out.
yeah.
Oh, Nicholas.
It's that sweet, sweet British accent, man. It just lulls me.
Your voice is just so soothing, Hal.
Right, it's not what I've ever heard, but thank you.
There's a reason that Hal reads me to sleep sometimes.
It's true.
Aww.
Alright. So point me in the direction of things I need to murder.
Directly south of us.
Plants and zombies.
Alright.
So go ahead and start with the plants. There's grass underneath your feet.
Kill those.
I
kill you.
think we should start with zombies. Zombies are bad.
As a little mention from my notes, I don't know how accurate this is, but I have in here that is apparently a small house in Thunder Tree where Raodoth, the Druid, is supposed to live.
There are
Oh,
quite
yeah,
a few
that's where
small
we're in
cottages,
Thunder
as
Tree.
you can see.
Small is relative, though, but...
Small is, again, relative.
Alright. Let's start clearing them.
Well, I'm not sure about plant monsters. Do we think zombies would react to sound? We could just give a nice shout to see if Raodeath can hear us.
Oh, oi!
I-
Everything alive and dead. But what-
All you live things!
If you're a zombie, please ignore this message.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free!
It's funny.
No.
Anyone with a pulse over here?
Are you shouting?
And that is when only half of the
no.
party move over to the...
Again, discussing with the party. What do we think? Or do we want to knock on each door?
I say we proceed with caution.
Yeah, I think zombies might be able to hear us.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the zombie problem.
Well,
Switching to Dwarven stealth mode.
I will submit to the more learned minds on zombies.
Stealth.
I'm so fucking sick of zombies.
And with that, Roderick will pop out his shield and grab his
That's just rude.
flail. Battle axe? Nah, battle axe. Battle axe.
Shield and
Slice
hammer.
zombies down. And we'll take the lead and start moving forward.
Okay.
Any
Where you
particular
headed?
pattern we want to go to, or just check out each closest house as it comes along?
Yep.
Sure.
Should we, I dread to say this, should we split up to make it go easier and faster?
No.
Should we all stay together?
There was a sign warning about monsters, so there could be certain numbers
Right.
there.
I just had to ask.
Sticking together would be a good idea.
Lens, you moving.
So,
Don't mimic a
this house-
movie, you know.
Okay.
This house first.
Yep.
Is the door actually open like that?
From where you are, now you're around the front of it. Cowering in the shadow of an old tree is a crumbled stone cottage with no roof. Weeds are rampant here. And yes, the door hangs open.
What about on this one?
Now, okay. Also, these ruined side-by-side cottages look as though they might have been homes for prosperous shopkeepers or well-off farmers in their time. All that remains are collapsed walls and piles of debris.
Okay.
Several young trees have grown up in the midst of the ruins. Okay.
Prepare to attack the shrubbery.
Is there a sign outside of the building indicating what purpose it wants to serve?
It sells triffids.
Okay, what's a GM roll? Is it /G?
/GR?
Correct.
Oh, something's trying to stealth against us.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone notices as they approach this.
Not that stealthy.
Maybe we should have a white flag handy. That
I
way,
see
anybody
the white plant monster?
And we will have... Div. I need to clear that, hang on. I need to clear you out, don't I? Oh no, I don't, should I?
Well, you do need to clear us out because we can't see those ones. They're from a different map.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. That's annoying that it doesn't carry them over. Okay, go. Initiatives. Marigold, were you with the rest of the party or are you just hanging back there?
I'm with the rest of the party. I can be moved by other people.
Shift Marigold.
Sorry.
Okay.
Fuck you, I'm not sorry. Oh, my screen just went away.
What?
Um,
What did you press?
I don't know.
What do you mean,
Can you
went away?
roll to up again?
I have lots of like Mac icons in front of me. Did I press that? Oh yeah, I got it back. It's okay. I pressed F4 by mistake.
Oh, you minimized everything.
I guess, but it was a screen I'd never looked at before.
Funny.
That was kind of frightening, briefly.
In my defense, I did select Halay. I got a 16.
In my defense.
It didn't register for some reason
Twig.
on your turn order thing.
You got a what? A 16.
I'll be back before winter.
Twig blights.
Well, they sound cheerful.
Yeah, they do, right?
I hear purring.
Purring?
Can you actually hear purring? I don't hear purring.
There's a car pulled up outside our house. Who's faster between Halay and Thror?
I would imagine Halay.
I would imagine so too.
Yes. Though wait, isn't this 5th edition? Don't they actually get to decide between themselves?
I think there's a basic...
I think if it ties between party members, they just get to decide.
Well,
I'm 50 contact.
I've got a headache.
Yeah, we're tied on dex.
Are you tied? You have a +0
What do you mean I have a +0?
on your roll. If you have a +2 dex, you should be 18 thing.
We could rock, paper, scissors for it.
I did +2 on the initiative macro. Popped up a number.
It didn't show up. It's just a straight 16.
That's weird.
So the thing is actually 18.
He's actually 18. The thing's actually fastest.
Well, time to smash some twig blights.
Smash twig blights. Okay, so a twig blight. It is a small plant creature. It's actually small, so it's actually smaller than that icon. But we didn't want to get ridiculous with small. It looks like a tangle of twigs and leafy vegetation. It is a tiny, tiny construct, little dude.
Like Marigold's height or smaller?
About the same size as Marigold. I think they're about 2 feet tall, I want to say.
As long as it doesn't say 3 words.
Hey?
Like what the Druids made?
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't say certain 3 words.
Which 3 words?
I am Groot.
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It's pretty small. Twig blights, they are little twists of branches and vegetation. They it's moving towards you and attempting to attack. Thing, what are you doing?
I will step forward and smash it with my hammer.
For it.
Smash it with a hammer.
Warhammer.
Little twig blight.
The whammer.
23 hit.
That surprisingly will hit the twig blight.
Oh, 9 points of bludgeoning.
The twig blight shatters into many pieces.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Guybrush, what you doing?
Are we supposed to have seen just one?
You have seen just one.
Okay,
Probably
just checking.
quite overgrown here, and until it moved, really didn't notice it all that much.
Smash all the shrubbery.
Guybrush, what you doing?
It's nothing to actively murder.
No. There's nothing to actively murder.
It really takes the fun out of it.
Yes, yes it does.
Hold your action.
Ah,
Well, alternatively, he could take an action to make an active perception check.
you could do that. Search for the twig blight.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a perception check.
Make it. You look around the area with your elven eyes.
And there's the half-dozen ambush us from the other cottage.
Elven eyes. I believe it's wisdom perception.
Yes. Well, of course, if is a rogue, so he might actually have training in it.
Yeah, he may have training. I think Marigold does. And he gets a 6. Guybrush is having issues with the surroundings.
Wait, now, since the enemy has not moved yet, do I get to roll advantage on that?
Huh?
No. No, you're not attacking it.
It was worth a shot. It was worth a
It
shot.
was worth a shot. Are you doing
would
anything else?
Advantage can apply to any roll, including skill checks. It would depend on what the ability is
I
technically.
think his ability is attacking things. He's an assassin. I'm pretty sure his ability is just attack rolls prior to them doing anything. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't yet taken an action.
Yeah, that is attack rolls. Then, yeah.
Do you move anything else? You scan around the area intent on spotting your enemy. You spot nothing.
No, he spots twigs. They're everywhere.
Exactly. There's thousands of them.
Kill it with
They're
fire.
outnumbered.
I am
Thousands
really
of
close to just
them.
setting things ablaze.
setting things ablaze.
I will burn this entire fucking place to the ground.
I have to say this is another bit of a black mark against this adventure, in my opinion, because this is a problem that fire does solve.
Yes, correct. I have no problem with fire. Yes, fire does solve this
That's what we're
problem.
looking for.
However, you got to remember, it is kind of, you buy a river, it's kind of damp. It's going to be hard to set fire to
Close to
the...
a river.
I will say
We're
this.
still like 3 miles off.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I mean, the whole thing is it's not like dry brush here. It would take a lot to burn this entire place to the ground.
Having played with y'all before on Shattered Star and suggesting that you burn an entire floating island before you even went up there, and then you fought a giant vegetable monster, I feel like we should just fucking burn it all.
Guybrush, what you doing?
I guess that's about it for me.
Hello, you're up. What you doing?
Try to perceive something. Roll better than I did.
Avenge me!
Avenge me with your perception. Fucking Christ. Fucking 6.
6.
I'm not kidding around.
What do the elvish eyes see?
Twigs.
Apparently nothing earlier.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try perception.
What do the high elves' eyes see?
Let's see. I need to find perception. There we go. Plus, I keep losing it. There we go. That's 7.
Yes!
Okay.
Technically
What else are
better
you
than
doing except for
Guybrush.
actually seeing nothing?
I think she tried.
Are you doing anything else? You moving?
I think she'll try moving.
Where are you going?
A little bit towards this other house, just in case. I mean, down the way and towards the left-ish.
Okay, Roderick.
Roderick also scans the surroundings to see if he can find any more enemies apparent.
Wadderwick. What does Wadderwick see?
Woo!
Wadderwick was a 5. Wadderwick.
Holy crap!
Terrible. Just terribleness. It's just, you guys are so awful.
Where gold? Where gold? Where gold?
Are you moving, Wadderwick?
No, can't see any enemies, just stand ground for the moment.
Okay.
Probably
roll.
unfazed slightly.
I will prepare for an attack by making sure that my weapons are in hand, and I will also be perceiving.
Okay. So you're drawing your swords and perceiving the area.
Yep.
Good.
Marigold sees all.
25. From where Marigold is, looking out across the area, Marigold spies
Everything.
what he suspects to be a twig blight there. One there. Also one. Come on.
I don't see what you're showing. Okay, maybe I do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see them.
So far.
Yes, that's what you see. Are you
There's
pointing them
not
out?
one in front of me, is there?
Nope. You just hit Guybrush or Droop.
Can I move?
Your perception check was your action. But you can
Okay, I
move.
can't do anything else
You
then.
can move. No, you drew your weapon. That's fine, but you can move.
Okay, I'd like to move to, like, about there.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Mhm.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Close with the Twiggy Blight.
Ah, I
The
see.
Twig Blights. Watch their fantastic movement of 20 feet. Excellent. Go Twig Blights, go. 2, 3, 4. A Twig Blight skitters around the corner and appears here.
Did he come? Oh, he was around the corner.
He was inside the house.
Oh, he was inside the house. Okay. Just checking where he comes from.
Yeah, he was in the house. He just kind of wanders around the corner. They actually have blind sight, so they can essentially see through walls. So
Yeah.
it's kind of nice for them.
I'm just kind of doing it more so of where could they still be hiding type thing. So
Yes, that's a good idea too. Also, they also only have they're blind outside of their blind sight range, so they won't move towards you unless you're close enough to activate them. 1, 2, 3. Another one comes round the side of there.
It's okay, they go down easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one moves to there. They're closing in. The Twiggy Blights are.
The
they
land
can
is a
use
little surrounded.
the dash action to get extra movement.
That's true. They could dash. There's anything that stops them.
If they can't close in one round.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they have a range attack, they're going to use their standard with.
They have no ranged attacks. They're Twig Blights. They're Twig Blights. That's as good as it gets. They're just not very good at all. So, and they're also not that smart. So
Twig
We're
Blight PK.
we're playing them as intended, I feel. Okay,
Yeah.
round this
Sorry,
corner.
this is sad.
Well, they're plants. They can only be small.
I have a feeling we shouldn't be able to see that one yet, or that one.
You can, because they're about to move around the corner. I'm just dropping it onto the map.
Okay.
1,
Fair enough.
2, 3, 4. And his buddy comes around the corner 2.
LA perceived the fuck out of them, so she knew they were there.
That was me.
So hard they glow for all of us.
Oh, sorry, Marigold. Fuck, that's right.
I know, it's kind of easy to get me muddled up with a totally different character, but
Okay.
I'm half asleep right now.
So basically, there's a potload of them kind of coming at you. Twig Blight 5, Twig Blight 6, Twig Blight 7, Twig Blight 8. There are many Twig Blights, some of which have moved. Okay, so Twig Blight actions. I'm going to go with the one that's that has Thra and Marigold is going to roll for which one it goes for. 1 it's Marigold, 2 it's Thra. It's going for Thra.
Go for it.
Rolls. Are you doing any of your funky shit, Roderick?
I suppose I might as well. Like, he's the only one I can reach.
So
The
disadvantage.
shield interposes.
Disadvantage on his 1 stunning attack. Are you ready?
Scratch.
13. It's not bad at disadvantage.
That could have been a killer.
Unlikely.
Well, it would have been an 18 normally. I think that would have hit Throw,
Right.
actually.
Okay, so that one's on Thra and Marigold. I have 2 on Halle.
Actually, just a small check. Lindsay, did you increase your AC from that ring you had? I believe we gave it to Marigold, right?
yeah, my AC's now 17.
Okay,
I
just check.
believe yeah, I think we
So
did
it looks like 18 would have been the second roll. So
2 attacks on Halle. The first one swings its little clawed hand for a 14.
May I invoke shield as a reflex?
You can from your staff, I believe.
Well, I am armed with my glass staff, but I guess I failed to mention that, didn't I?
No, I assume you're carrying it. You can't really put it in a pocket, so I always assume you've got it in your hand. So with swords and stuff, you can put them away, but with staffs, I don't think you can. So
Right.
You're bringing shield up,
Yes.
so mark down the amount of charges that takes from your staff.
Crap, where's my pencil? There it is.
That gives you a +5 AC bonus for this round.
Yes.
So that means that misses, correct?
It should.
Yes, that boosts me up to... wait, hold up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. That boosts me up to 21.
That's a lot. What's your dex?
My dex is +2.
You're assuming you have mage armor on, but you never said you cast it.
Oh, right. My bad.
So you're down at 17 with shield?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. Doesn't the staff give her a +1 anyway?
Maybe?
Yeah, my staff gives +1, but
You're at 13. Standard.
So,
yeah,
but
but
she's up at-
Hal's right. I would be at 13.
So you're
and
at 18 with shield.
18, yeah.
Okay, good. Alright, second Twig Blight goes for his hit. And rolls an 8. Twig Blight's a poo. Alright, Twig Blight's turn are done. Thra! The undergrowth is moving towards you with like claws and thorns and bitey mouths.
Never trusted the plants.
Yeah, meat only! Rah! Kill all the cows!
the trees are revolting.
Right.
Cows eat plants.
What are you doing, Thra? There's a Twig Blight in front of you.
I will smash it.
Smash it with thy Twig Blight smashy hammer. Lindsay's drawing on your shoulder.
No, I was dreaming my shoulder.
22 will flat out hit a Twig Blight.
For 10 points of bludgeoning.
Shatters the Twig Blight into a bajillion pieces. 2 Twig Blights to throw. Moving?
Sure, I'll step over there to
Okay.
delay.
To baffle what's going on over there. You done?
Yep.
Guybrush, they're a Twig Blight. They are twiggy and blighty.
This one. I wish to shoot at him.
Shoot at him. Go. A 14 will hit the Twig Blight.
Yes. For 8.
The Twig Blight staggers backwards, blowing into tiny pieces.
Suck it, bitch.
Strangely, though made of twigs, piercing damage just does normal things to Twig Blights. Doing anything else, Guybrush? Moving? Little dance?
Surprised walking doesn't make these things fall apart.
Yeah, they only have 4 hit points. The challenge level is an 8th.
They're all in those Blair Witch Twigman figures, though.
Yeah, basically that's what they are. They're 1/8. That's what their challenge level is. Ideally, their only abilities are hiding quite well and being a lot of them.
So we're going to be here all day to get any worthwhile experience.
I will move to here.
Okay. Hello, it's you. There is a Twig Blight.
I suppose there's no reasoning with these things, is there?
Not so much. Well, they may have language.
Well, we've already killed like 3 of them.
Do they have intelligence?
They have an intelligence. They're not very. Anyone want to have a think about what they might be? How to interact with them? Halle probably knows a little bit from her knowledge. Her scholarly skills tell her that Twig Blights are like plant constructs, basically. They're the lowest level that you can get. Basically, they're just essentially little animated piles of twigs. They are not very clever, but they can take orders. They do understand language, but they cannot speak.
So the Druid all made these.
Basic. Well, no, you can't say that. Somebody made these.
So, my being a druid, I would not have...
Actually, that's a lie. They're not constructs. They're plants. So they are actually plant monsters. So they're natural.
So, my being a wizard and not a druid, I would not have any influence over these creatures.
Druids don't have any influence over these. Well, they may have some plant-affecting spells that you don't.
Yeah.
You know what influences them? Fire.
Exactly. Fire is the best influencer of Twig Blights.
Well, I could try freezing them.
Freeze them?
You could burn them all.
Well, Helene's not an arsonist, so. Despite what she demonstrated at that tower, it went kaboom. And I'll try a ray of frost.
That'll be rolled at disadvantage because you're in melee combat with creatures.
Right. So that's -1 on my part.
You take the disadvantage, but you roll twice and take the lowest roll.
So remember your attack roll modifier, which is a +5-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's back when we were first level. You're using Firebolt all the time.
Ouch.
It doesn't hit.
No, it does not hit.
No, you don't. You
She was
don't.
rolling twice, but
Oh, you're rolling twice.
yeah, but the lowest one definitely did not hit.
Remember, there's the dis roll for disadvantage rolls, and the adv roll for advantage rolls.
Roll, yes.
Oh.
I'll try to keep the button small.
I totally forgot what that meant. Sorry.
That's okay. Your little frost ray shoots past the twig blight as it capers towards you.
Maybe Helene's a little nervous by them, maybe.
Maybe. Anything
It
else?
doesn't seem natural to her. It just goes, eh.
They are quite natural. They're plant people.
Well, you don't
That's not natural. Roots and fungus, that's natural for plants.
Monkeys aren't donkeys.
Monkeys aren't donkeys.
What?
Nick having the night terrors?
Plants aren't people, and monkeys aren't donkeys.
It's like chocolate Baileys.
I know that monkey. His name's Donkey Kong. Monkeys aren't donkeys. God.
Hey, hello. Are you doing anything else?
Sense magic? See if they're influenced?
Sense magic? What do you mean? Detect magic?
Yes.
You've already cast one spell.
Yeah. Yeah, never mind.
No more spells for you today. No, this evening. This moment.
I
You
think
can move, or you can have a bonus action if you've got one to have.
I think I'll sidestep. Like, right here.
That would provoke 2
Yeah.
opportunity attacks from them.
Yeah, you're leaving the influenced area of 2 of the enemies. You could move forward between them, which would be a bad idea, but you can't move away from them.
Okay,
Technically,
fair
it
enough.
wouldn't be any worse than where she is.
It would be a bad
Would,
idea.
but then you'd have 3 attacking her, potentially.
I suppose. I guess that one has.
You could
I guess
attack,
I
it
think
would just be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Not a disadvantage, she would have half cover.
Yeah.
Melee, I guess?
No, you've already used a
You
standard.
have a movement action or a bonus action left.
Okay.
You're done, dear.
I'm done.
Unless you want to take a risky action, you're done.
You can faint.
Good. Faint. Are we done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You. Plants are attacking you. Ah, plants. Plant noise. Grr.
All right. Roderick runs to the front line to protect the dwarf and his lovely wife,
Okay.
and swings his axe down against the one in the doorway.
Okay. Do him in.
All right.
Are you beading? That's rather cool. Means he's beading.
Just beat it.
That's not a beady hoop.
Do, 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 do.
17 is a solid hit against the twig blight, probably cleaving it in twain. Can you not kill it? Yeah, I don't think you could not kill it. The twig blight dies.
Kick his ass, Steve Dave.
Anything
What are
else?
these, like 4 hit points, something? 3?
No, that's a standard and a move.
Okay. Marigold. 2 to the south, 2 to the east.
I move south.
There you have it.
Or, in fact, I might possibly just use my bow. I'll drop my sword and I will bow at this one.
Do it.
Marigold, do you want to move first?
Do I need to?
Yeah, you're kind of shooting through Nick.
Okay, I will move to there.
Good call.
20.
22 is a good hit. Damage, please.
It's not really siege damage, is it?
Nope. They're coming at you, so... It's also hard to sneak on stuff with blindside. Although technically you're shooting a bow at it, so it can't really see it coming, but, well, I guess it can. Somehow,
If it is true blindside, it just does.
it just knows it's there. Yeah, it says it's blindside.
So I didn't have 4. So 6. Do I get 4 with my bow?
You should still get your a plus damage.
Yeah.
I forgot to write that in. Hang on.
So what is it? 6.
Yeah.
Twig Blight dies.
God damn.
It's the Twig Blights. They get one last gasp. This one moves.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Ruby, for Christ's sake, stop it!
Not like she hasn't eaten. So that Twig Blight closes on Marigold. I have one Twig Blight with 3 options and one with an attack on Roderick at a +2 to his AC. So let's do that one first. Roderick, you do anything funky? Are you able?
I can't do anything for myself.
Oh yeah, right. It goes to attack you. You're at +2 AC for this, as it's attacking around the corner. 22.
Is that a crit hit?
No, it's one low. They have
It'll still
+3.
hit.
Yeah. Oh, good. I hit you. I hit someone with a Twig Blight. I'm so happy. That's so terrible. Are you ready for this damage? Are you ready? Oh, it's got +2 damage. It's better than nothing. Let's have a +2 damage. Oh, max damage at a 5.
Get twiggy with it.
Roger gets a nasty scratch on his cheek.
Right?
You little bugger!
One of those horrible things you get when running through the forest and the branches hit you.
And he finds he's allergic.
Oh, 1 for Thra, 2 for Hilaire, 3 for Roderick. Going for Thra. Probably a mistake. Anything funky happening?
Impose disadvantage at this point.
Disadvantage. 6. Total miss. And 1 attacking old Marigold for a 19.
Yes.
That hits.
Yes.
She's so thrilled about this fact.
4 damage, Marigold.
No thanks.
It's done it anyway, I'm sorry. It insists that you take it.
Oh yeah, take it.
Thra,
I
it's
like
you.
Smashy, smashy.
Go for it. Hit.
16.
16 hits. Solid hit.
7 hit points.
7 hit points kills it. Has anybody failed to kill their Twig Blight yet?
No, but I get the feeling I'm about to.
I'm the only one who's failed.
Anything
that's
else?
right.
Yeah, but you missed. Everybody who's hit has killed it.
Oh, okay. That's what we're...
Meanwhile, Droop was
I don't think it's- I think she'd be the only one possible because her dice don't have bonuses to them, the cantrips.
Right. Thra, you done?
Yeah.
You could move
I was gonna
up,
stop.
you could move up and diagonal if you wanted to leave it open.
Sure, what the heck. I'll interpose myself between it and Droop way up there.
Just in
Oh,
case.
you do care.
Guybrush, it's you.
Alright, I will shoot at the fuckface in front of me.
Go for it. That's a miss.
God damn it!
It's right in front of you.
No! It's fucking bullshit.
That really sucks. Any other actions?
I will...
Walking away in disgust, shaking your head. Covering your ears from the sounds of your friends laughing.
Or losing his temper and just whacking it to death with his
Oh,
bow.
like, I should realize just fucking... This should be, like, just stomp the shit out of something. Like, you can't miss, because you're just stomping it like Robert De Niro in Casino.
You need to get a level of barbarian, and then when this shit happens, just go next turn. I rage. That's the end of that.
Brunsk smash!
It'll totally suit your character.
No, dude.
Blair. 2 twig blights remain.
Firebolt.
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 Well, since Frost didn't do anything,
That's because it missed.
Yeah, like it's.
I'm gonna try Frost again.
Okay.
Would you like
Is
to
it Ray of Frost?
clear shot first?
Yeah, I'll move here
Okay.
to be right in front of it.
You move upwards and shoot your Ray of Frost at the Twiggy Blight.
Yes.
Go for it.
So-
Hit the Twiggy Blight. Twiggy Blight. Twiggy Blight.
Oh, frickin'
That's
bracket
7.
7.
It somersaults backwards, Matrix styly, and your ray zips over the top of it.
You little bastard.
Roderick, ready to finish it?
Yeah. Roderick will step forward and swing the war axe down upon the twig blight.
The Twig Blight's like, ha ha ha! As you crunch into it
20.
for ridiculously enough amounts of damage.
Enough. 7
Enough. 7 will kill that Twig Blight.
Hello,
Marigold,
helps.
1 Twig Blight. It's right next to you.
Out.
Marigold, you have a needle in your mouth.
Sorry, I didn't hear my name.
It's your turn, dude.
Is it? Oh, it wasn't when I looked up just then.
I'm always
Yeah,
slow on changing the initiative order.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
I
The
guess.
Twig Blight is right by thee.
Can I take a step back and use my bow?
It'll take an attack of opportunity.
No, she gets a free withdrawal. She's a
Oh
rogue.
yeah, you do. You're a rogue. You get to withdraw for free.
Boink.
Well, for bonus. So you bonus withdraw and then shoot it. That makes a ranger, a rogue archer's actually pretty decent. 13 just hits the Twig Blight.
I have to say, in the hopes of making the rogue one of the more versatile movement-based characters, they've hit that goal with that one ability.
Yeah, you can really move around pretty well with that. I just keep forgetting they've got it. Twig Blight dies in a clatter of splinters.
Search them for loot.
You find twigs and leaves. Twigs and leaves. Twigs.
Shall we take a quick look through these 2 houses then, see if one of them could have been the herb shop?
Sure. Oh, do you need your scratch looked at?
It's fine, 'tis but a scratch.
It'll join its friends on your face.
Are you sure you don't... I don't know where those thorns have been.
In my butt.
I'm sure.
Guybrush, no.
Not about stones I put in my butt.
Guybrush, no. No.
Oh, the yes.
No.
Which houses are you looking at first? Are you going in that one first?
Well, I'm in this one, so.
Hey, you want to make me a perception-y searchy type check?
Yeah.
Plague on both.
Roderick will assist one of the more skilled people and give them advantage.
Very good. Linz, you're going to search a house?
Looks like it.
Looks like it.
I'll go south into this one.
Roll 'em, kiddos. I'm guessing Linz is going with you.
10.
10.
Oh, I'm giving Guybrush advantage, it sounds like.
Nothing too bad.
Look at that.
Are you searching anywhere specific in any of these places? Just looking around
By
generally?
the look of it.
Well, they're mostly rubble, but I imagine we probably
They
have
are.
some shells.
Just digging about in the rubble, that's fine.
I see nothing.
Nope. Another house? Hello, are you helping at all?
10 again.
Well,
Guybrush should be advantage because I'm doing the help action or whatever.
Go on, Guybrush, roll
I
'em.
suppose she could go north.
I
and-
did. I got a 10.
Oh, I didn't see you roll.
But he should be rolling with advantage.
Yeah, you need to roll again, dude.
As much as I'd love to cheat, sadly, that was my second one.
Where's your first one? Oh, there, 1. I see it.
Ah.
Jeez, you guys suck at seeing the
I mean,
things.
don't get me wrong. I'll cheat all day, but
Apparently you won't.
Thra, do you want to make a roll for the second house down there?
Well, I failed once.
Yes.
I guess 2 buildings.
Oh,
Technically, the main thing we're looking for is shelving, because apparently that's where the necklace is hidden.
right.
Behind shelving.
Hal, can
Yes?
Droop get a perception roll?
Troop got a perception roll. He can. He's at -1 to his perception. At the same time, both Marigold and Thra spot what looks like the corner of a old chest sticking out of the roots of a tree down here in this corner.
It's there.
Alright, rolling for Droop.
Do it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's got feet. His big nose gets in the way.
How can I
Drumming is
not
very
roll
distracting.
a fucking double-digit number?
Droop too busy hammering away on his drum. Yes, those in the southern house find a thing. It's a chest.
Rest it free from the roots.
It is an old chest. It is still in reasonably good condition, though the wood is slightly warped.
I'll check it and see if there's any obvious traps or locking mechanism on it.
Do it.
That's the third 10 in a row I've rolled.
You don't think it is trapped, and you don't think it is locked.
I'll just open it.
You're opening it? The chest contains a mix of coinage.
Shenanigans.
Behold my lazy cat.
Yay! Coinage.
Pour the coinage into a bag using my dwarven skills to count it as it falls.
Sorts it into little stacks and wraps it in paper. You get 700 copper pieces.
Okay.
You get 160 silver pieces.
160.
And you get 90 gold pieces.
Nice.
No electrum.
I'm afraid not in this stash.
Ah.
Why don't my cats like my bed? This is just a mystery to me.
Shall we go up to that upper house or across to the...
Yes, the upper ones should be good.
Look at that tiny sliver of damage I did. So terrible. I attacked you with 8 things and did that tiny sliver of damage.
Well, that's, if you designed this, you'd have treants in here, probably. But
Damn right. And no, awakened trees. They're much, much worse.
yeah.
So, where are you going? You heading for that top one?
I think so. Following the path, generally.
Hey, Hal,
Yes.
is it possible for me to ever shoot, like, fire arrows?
Yes?
What would I need to be able to accomplish that?
You mean magical ones or just fire arrows?
Just arrows that are on fire.
You probably need like a brazier, and you'd need like the arrows that are doused in oil and all of that business.
And a tinderbox.
Pitch soaked. Well, he's not going to sit and light it. That's going to take him like a round to light his arrow. And assume that some kind of source of fire is near you. You'd need arrows that are dipped in pitch so that you can actually fire them on fire.
Unless he tapes Dracolite matches to him.
Yeah. Maybe a tinder stick, but I don't know whether they've made it over yet.
Moving on.
Are you guys getting some kind of marching order going? Alright, very good. This building. Huh. A weathered signboard by the door of this large building shows a faded image of a workhorse holding a flagon of ale. The building is sagging and dilapidated, but it is more intact than the ruins across the street.
We've come home. Found the tavern.
Would be good to check out. Perhaps if we are forced to stay here a day, there might be beds that might be salvaged or something inside here.
Possible.
It does seem quite small, though.
Or perhaps the wildlife ate the beds.
One way to find out.
Doors are still closed.
Yes, this door is closed.
Let's open it up.
By the look of it, I can't even tell there's a door there.
Plants or zombies?
It's those white rectangles in the wall.
Ah, yes.
What?
Lindsay was saying she couldn't tell the door.
Oh, yeah. It's the thing that looks like a door.
It's entirely filled with gelatinous cubes.
That's right. It looks completely empty until you step in, and you step into gelatinous cube number 1. That's an amazing room. We could
I
totally
had somebody
make
do that to me once.
Really?
Yeah, you had to do a perception check to see it since it hadn't eaten anything yet, and it.
And you stepped into it. It was right behind the door.
The best thing is obviously if the door's too small for it to exit through. So it literally just can't move or disturb itself because it can't go forward.
I thought they could squeeze through.
Could they? I thought they're cube shaped for a reason.
I think they can squeeze, though. Anyway, gelatinous cubes. Very good. Everybody happy with their positioning near the door? Marigold, you're a little further away.
I'll probably know. Hang on.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
I'm pulling my sword out again.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Heather, would you like to cast Mage Armor?
Yes.
Are you casting it from your spells, or are you casting it from the staff?
I'll cast it from the staff.
Okay, it's 1 charge. Make a note.
Those just regenerate now, don't they? She doesn't have to
At the
recharge.
start of the day, I think it regenerates like D6 plus 4, I want to say. Something like that. At the start of every day, it regenerates D6 plus 4 expended charges at dawn. And it has 10 to start with. If she ever uses the last one, it shatters.
So
Oh,
keep
yes. She should be
inventory.
using it liberally.
Yeah,
But
Well-
never use that 10th.
plenty of charges in it. So you got 1 casting of mage armor, and then the rest you can burn on shield. So, the door. It appears to be swollen in its frame.
I have a hammer.
Well, let's see if we can. Does it open inside or outside?
I think it probably pushes into the room.
All right, then let's give it a shove.
Give me a strength check.
Just a check, not a save.
No, straight check.
10.
You slam it once and then kind of push, and you feel it give. You feel like you just managed to get it. It bursts into the room inside. It appears to be a tap room of sorts. A couple of blackened, dusty bodies lie in the corner.
Oh dear.
Kill them.
Kill the bodies.
Yes.
Dusty. What was that? Oh, it was dust mummies that I used to hate.
That you used to hate. As you burst into the room, there's a groan from the bodies as they start to rise. And we will have initiatives again, please.
Found the plants.
What? Oh, funny.
I have a 22 this time.
Nice, did you select you? You did, you got it good.
21.
Woo, Roderick's on a 5.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
This time I took my 2. 17.
Don't worry, mate, I'm going to be fast.
Although apparently it did not take my selecting my token.
Oh. I got a -1.
That's sad, Hal.
Alright. What did you get, Mr.
Does that mean instead of your turn, you just take a nap?
Yeah. I only get to go every other turn. Argol, did you get a 5? At least you're faster than the
Is that
zombies.
even possible?
The dice are not my friend this evening.
Why not? Apparently Droop's on his own initiative now.
Nick selected
Oh, shit, did I
Droop
roll
in initiative.
Is that your initiative or Droop's initiative?
That was mine. I forgot though that I had
Let's just
just.
assume Droop goes on your initiative. So you're on 22, right?
21.
No, I'm 21.
Alright. Hello, you hear mild groaning from inside. You
Helene reacts.
vaguely see motion from the far corner. It's kind of dark because the shutters are closed, but you see motion in the corner as something starts to stir.
No, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you can see, yes. You see two corpses start beginning to stand on the opposite side of the room.
I could advise my husband to step away from the door.
That's a free action.
Lure them out into the light.
And I think I'll aim a The room is dark, right?
Yes, but you can see because you're an elf.
Right. But my husband can't see, and Marigold couldn't see, so perhaps...
It's not that dark. The building is dilapidated enough that the sunlight is getting in a little. They say it's gloomy, but not pitch dark.
So they would be able to see...
Yes. Let's say it's gloomy for drama, not gloomy for actual rules coming into effect.
Okay, then Firebolt.
Okay, roll it. You're up. It's getting a bonus for firing through Roderick. Oof, their armor class really sucks.
Only a firebolt this time, not a fireball.
I know, right? Sad.
Well, LA panicked.
What's their sneaky secret gonna be? They can't all be crap monsters in this town.
You missed. It blows. You see it fly through the room and explode on the back wall.
LA's aim is crap.
Anything else? Moving?
Still trying to encourage my husband to move away from the door.
Get out the way! Okay, you were done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Guybrush, it's you.
Noticing that Halei has just fired a firebolt into the room, I assume there's something in there what needs a good killing.
And charge in. Naked, but for teeth and nails.
Can I shoot from there?
From where?
Well, there is a window here.
It is shuttered. He'd have to spend half his movement opening it.
Mm.
Yes, there is a window there. But yes, you could also shoot from next to Roderick through the door, or from diagonally behind Halei.
What would my
They would be getting half cover, so they would get a bonus of +2 to their armor class.
what about through the window?
If you open the window, you probably get a clearer shot.
Alright, so I'll move over and throw open the shutters.
Okay. Light begins to stream in. You see two corpses starting to rise from the ground.
And, alright, I don't remember. What do you have to do for just click the advantage roll button?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause they haven't gone yet.
Yeah, alright. And this is going to be for the one in the back corner, I believe. Do I have a clear shot on them?
Yeah. $18 hits him.
Alright.
He explodes.
He is right.
Do I get... I honestly... Do I get sneak attack on that since I'm rolling at advantage?
Yes.
Should be.
I believe you can still sneak attack the zombies in this, which is nice.
I just sometimes don't remember in what instances I get the sneak bonus.
Pretty much anytime you get advantage, or you're attacking an opponent that's in melee with an ally, you get sneak attack.
So, most of the time.
Most of the
Most of the time.
Thieves, Signer's favorites.
Damage?
Damage.
12. That's solid damage.
That
Solid.
was
Solid
not
damage.
good rolls, though. Those were.
The zombie is blooded.
What are your...
Where did I hit him?
You hit him in the chest. As he's standing up, a large puff of, like, I guess skin and dry substance burst off him.
Oh, great.
Oh no, he's germinating.
Okay, you done, Guybrush?
I'll take a couple steps back from the window.
Okay, bonus action to move.
Wonder.
What's you all dancing about? Okay, Thra, it's you. There's abominations in that there tap room.
Guess I will try and push into. Work my will against these abominations.
Go forward.
You're making me hungry. What are you eating?
Let's see.
Hmm?
You're eating something. What is it? Curse you!
Are you crawling to the window?
Oh, can I push through the doorway there? Where?
Yeah, you can walk past him, yes.
You can
Okay.
move past teammates thing.
That's what I thought.
I believe you consider difficult terrain, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Technically cost you 2 of your movements to move through him. But it's going to be easier than climbing in that window, I can tell you.
I just like the image of like a full armored dwarf just trying to like climb in like a beach.
So you're moving into there.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Can you get to the square above you?
10. Does diagonal count for regular movement, or?
Yes.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Just to keep the window clear for Guybrush, otherwise he'll be shooting through you next round.
Thank you, Hal.
Then he'll get grumpy.
That way I can get that cloud of dusty flesh next time.
Yeah, nastiness there. You gonna hit it?
I guess I'll hold my breath and hit it.
Do it. Hold that breath.
22.
That easily hits the zombie squarely in his zombie face. He hasn't even stood up yet.
7 points of bludgeoning.
Ouch. So mean. So mean.
Don't care, it's a zombie.
You hit it, a large puff of ashy, smoky badness. You
Breathe it
realize
in.
now you're close to them that it appears these things are slightly burnt. You may make me a con save.
Con save. That is not one of my advantages, unfortunately. But I have a good constitution.
I'm going to say you should be pretty good at it.
So that is just straight. 13.
Manage to hold your breath and shut your eyes as the dust settles about you.
It's like the grit of the mines.
Mood petal, 'tis you.
I suppose I better get in somewhere.
Getting probably next to Thra. Then you would be blocking the window, but still.
There.
That's Roderick.
Which one's
What's your
that?
movement? Oh yeah, you'd have to do a bonus dash probably to get in by Thra. You
Okay.
can do it.
Can I get like into the doorway?
What's the half the movement speed? Is it 25 or 30?
20, I think.
No, it's not 20 anymore.
What's your movement speed, Linz?
25.
25.
Yeah, 25 as I counted can only get you like there or the square above it.
So she's going to need a dash to get in next to Thra.
Can I go here?
You can go next to Thra and attack, because you can do a bonus action to move that far.
Oh, okay. So, like, there?
There.
Oh, that's what I clicked on. I just didn't click on it.
Now you can attack.
Right.
But you only get one of your swords, because you've used your bonus to get there.
Hang on. $17.
Hits.
$10 damage.
Ouch.
And sneak attack.
Because it hasn't gone yet?
Because it's in combat with Thrower.
Oh yeah, of course. To combat with throw.
What extra damage does that do? So
D6.
2d6.
Might kill it. It was a good roll. Max damage on your sword.
9.
Kills it. It's dead. Collapses to the ground in a dusty pile. It hasn't even got up yet, technically.
You know, this
Hey.
campaign should be renamed The Adventures of Marigold because she's the best roller.
Or the worst, depending on what my look's doing.
Albeater, what you doing?
All right. Seeing the face Thrower made at the dust coming off the zombie, Roderick will drop his war axe by the door, step inside, draw a javelin, and toss it at the remaining zombie.
Go for it.
And
10 hits the zombie.
wow.
Yeah, zombies now, they have good hit points, but they have awful armor class.
Kind of makes sense.
8 points.
8 points, a solid hit. It's still trying to stumble to its feet.
That's because D&D has properly slow zombies.
Yeah, they're real slow zombies.
What's their can you tell us their movement
20 feet.
on the feet?
I guess they're suffering severe rigor mortis.
Right.
Arthritic rigor mortis, maybe.
The door behind Roderick opens. And there is a groaning noise from the other side. Sadly, they were lying on the ground, so had to do most of their move to actually get up. Move. They're done. That's their action. However, this one, buddy in the corner there, has some options to go for. 1, it's Roderick. 2, it's Thrar. D20, that's not going to work.
I could be
Roderick.
wrong,
Hey.
but can he do that?
Who?
Isn't getting up 15 feet?
It's actually 10 feet for him.
Oh, it's just half movement?
All he did was move, and he stood up, moved, and then used the rest of his action to open the door. Can't do anything else.
No, I was wondering the guy in the corner if he still had to stand up.
Oh yes, he did. Yeah, it's half his movement though.
Okay.
So he's
I thought
to
it was,
get
I
to
thought
you.
it was a
No, it's
15, not half.
half movement now, which isn't terrible. I think that's fair. He goes to attack you with his slammy fists of just terribleness. Slammy fists of terribleness on Roderick.
Is that actually a thing?
23. Holy Jesus, that's a critical.
Oh no.
Well, it's a 20.
I can't be widowed.
Oh,
Chris
sorry
Thrower-
if he's bitten.
Yeah, we got
We've got more crosstalk, kiddos. What we saying?
Crits are automatic these days.
Yes, they are. So he's got a damage on you. So he's doubling his dice, but not doubling his pluses, right?
Correct.
There you go. 8 points of damage, which is not only 1 point more than his maximum anyway. He slams you hard with one of his fists and kind of groans and does zombie noises and tries to chomp at your brain.
So it wasn't a bite that got him?
No, it's the slams. They never give them bites.
Guess we don't have to put him down yet then.
It could be a scratch. And
I totally missed something for the zombie you killed.
We're not playing Resident Evil, so
I'll catch it for the next ones. Hello, it's you.
I am going to move 30 feet forward,
Okay, where you going?
which is inside the building.
Okay. You're right next to a zombie there.
And since that zombie's on the other side of the wall,
But the door is open, so technically it can get at you.
technically.
Thunderwave!
Yeah, would be an option.
But wouldn't that hurt Roderick, though?
Again, you can exclude one of your people, and technically you could have it so that it's going diagonal and off your side completely.
True.
We won't judge you if you want to beat your husband.
Oh no, I forgot to exclude you, Roderick.
Alright, so I think I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that Halle can actually aim. And we will try Thunder Wave excluding Roderick.
You don't have to aim. You just roll the dice and they make saves.
Perhaps she was aiming in a wizardly sense. As in positioning her spell. So who's getting caught in the spell? Hello?
As many zombies as possible, so...
What's the area of effect of your spell?
15-foot square.
Okay, so where are you hitting it? It'll either go into the room to your left, catching Roderick and the two zombies in that room, or it will go directly ahead, catching the one behind the door, Roderick, and the one in this room.
I think I want to aim in this way direction.
Okay.
Which is to
So
my
you're going to catch
left.
those two zombies that have been untouched at the moment.
Right.
What's the save?
Constitution.
Yep. Zombie nearest the door. 14. Zombie further from the door. 19. Guessing the 19 saves, but the 14 probably doesn't.
Look on your spell sheet, dear. At the top, there should be the save DC. Like on your character sheet, your actual spell character sheet.
Well, I was looking at it. I made a note of 2d8, and then it pushes 10 feet if it
At the
feels.
very top, it's the save DC for all spells. It'll be at the top of the page.
I'm sorry, what am I looking for?
The save DC. The spell magic save DC, something like that name. It should be a mid-teen number.
14, 15, yeah.
Is it just 10 plus a casting stat?
No, it's 8 plus...
It's 8 plus...
plus casting stat, maybe?
Yeah, it's 8 plus the casting stat, weirdly now, I think. You're right, I think it's 8 plus the casting stat. That sound right?
Mine's higher than that still.
It's 8 plus the 2 proficiency plus...
Yeah, it's 8 plus proficiency plus intelligence modifier. So it's going to be 14, right? Unless you've got a 20 int.
Heather, what's your intelligence?
+5.
So you have got a 20 intelligence. It's a big int.
So the 14 does indeed fail.
Yep, 14 fails, but 19 succeeds. So, damage, please.
Oh, your stats on your character are vastly out of date then.
Boom! Thunder Wave. Best thing is, it sends out a huge boom 300 feet from its target area.
They're doing everything in the town.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's the second paragraph of Thunder Wave. Not only does it push you back, it makes a goddamn awful noise. It says, in addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. Oh, that's a 7 for damage. So, guy by the door takes 7 full damages, and he's pushed 10 feet away from you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna end up there. This dude here takes 3 damage and does not move. And there's a big loud noise.
So, a lot of people are partially deaf now.
Yeah, right. Boom! Big noise. Big loud noise. Big loud noise. Big loud noise. Okay. That you done, Hello?
Yes, she's done. She's currently being sneak hugged right now.
Oh, Roderick, you're
What?
okay.
Okay. Guybrush, it's you.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead moving right into there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna aim at that fucker that I shot at earlier that decided not to die.
Yes.
You mean? Oh, you mean the zombie?
That decided not to die again, I guess.
Oh, there were also puffs of stuff came off of those two zombies that got thunder waved.
Puffs.
I
Puffs.
should have tried to protect Roderick.
As there was thunder wave. You failed to hit. Nick's about to storm off and punch some things. Hey, anything else?
Nick activates his own rage. It does not give any bonuses to the character.
As you were thunder waving, the puffs of stuff got pushed away as well. Anything else, Nicholas?
No!
Okay. Thra, it's you. There are zombies.
I will step forward and whack this one that is menacing our fair Roderick.
I have to say it's hard not to think in 5-foot steps when you've played 3 and 3.5 in Pathfinder for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
19.
Solid hit. Solid hit.
11 hit
Dead
points.
zombie. Dead zombie. Crumples to the ground.
I don't necessarily think it's a 5-foot steps that's hard to think in. It's to think that you can divide your movement.
Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, because you can move and attack and then continue to move.
Does he puff?
No, he's already puffed. They only get one. They only get one puff.
Oh,
Good.
so that spell was really good then. It used stuff that puffs.
Yeah.
Are you done, Thra?
Yeah.
Okay. Marigold.
Yep.
Hey, I wondered where you were. You're off screen.
That's alright, I was just getting something.
Hell, looks good.
Playing with the clip I just made.
That's what I said. Hell, looks good. Okay, Marigold, there are 2 zombies in the adjoining room.
Little hair comb clip thingy. What would you call those?
Hair slide or hair comb. I shall move to place myself here.
In the zone of danger?
You're not going to be able to get through this door
Yeah. Well,
without passing this zombie's area of effect.
15, 20,
Oh, technically you could withdraw to that location.
Yeah, I'll do that.
He would have to be 1 square there, I think. Because that's 30 feet she moved, I think.
Well, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of 25 and 30.
Yes. Oh yeah, because she's withdrawing, isn't it? She doesn't get double movement. Yeah. But you managed to dodge past the zombie that was in the doorway. And now you're next to that other one. 22 will hit.
How many damages?
Standard normal sword damages.
No,
Plus your +4 for your dexterity.
no sneaking.
No sneaking.
Eh.
So another 10. That's still good. Not looking happy. It's blooded now. You can't have your second attack because you used it to withdraw in hit. That's weird. They should have called it something else.
I know.
They could have called it something like tactical movement or something like that.
They should have called that dodge and called dodge like defense or something.
Yeah. You know, or you could have done tactical movement where you're just more careful as you move or some shit.
It's not,
Yes.
not very catchy as a one-word action.
No, but withdraw when you're using it to run in is really ridiculous.
Heck, they could have just called it tumble still.
Yeah, that would have worked. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Dance like an idiot. Roderick, it's you. There are
Alright.
zombies. Grrr, zombies.
Roderick gets his second wind.
Hey! Roderick's healing his ass.
Where did my character sheet go? Oh, it's not on the page. Did I close it?
Oh yeah, you did that thing where you double-clicked it, right? So it's on the screen.
I thought I did. I guess I did. Class. I had a macro set up for this. Use. Roderick heals 12.
Nice.
And all that other stuff that's on there.
Roderick Hellbeater takes a deep breath and fights with new vigor, recovering 12 hit points as he gets his second wind. Nice. That's a pretty good fighter ability, actually.
We'll step forward there beside Marigold and take a swing with the War Axe. I guess, yeah, against the one that was pushed back by the Thunder Wave.
Yeah. The one that was knocked back. He's the most injured. Because Marigold has pokerized him.
We need to level up a couple more times so I can actually turn undead.
Sorry, technically drawing the flail at this point.
Oh,
the War Axe at the side.
Oh yeah, you dropped it. It's fine. Yeah, flailing. Yeah, you can do a lot in a turn in this. You second winded, moved, drew a weapon while you were moving, and hit a dude.
Oh, and that's not even all I could do, really. I still have my action surge.
Is that a 4?
That is a 4.
Dude, he's still up. He's not looking good though.
You smacked his jaw out of place.
Right, he looks comedic. Zombies. I'm going to do 1 on Marigold and 1 on Waterwick. Alright, on Waterwick. Slamming you for 14.
That is not enough.
Alright, going for Marigold.
Protection. Disadvantage.
Thought you might. 7 will totally miss. The zombies get a bit grumpy. Hello, it's you. 2 zombies remain.
I move into the room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try Ray of Frost again.
Okay, you're going to be at disadvantage because you're next to that zombie.
Right.
Do it. Hit the dis roll button and make the roll.
Oh, right. This button.
Remy. A 6. You wholeheartedly miss. Oh, you rolled a 1 and a 20. Congratulations.
Save that for cooling our drinks.
Yep. Shoots and hits the wall behind. Anything
I
else?
thought it was a cool spell. I honestly did.
It's not a bad spell. Ray of Frost.
You should have stayed 5 feet back. You could have taken the -2 while giving them the +2 AC, but you wouldn't have rolled with a disadvantage.
But then the first roll was the 1, so...
True.
See, that's got to be Roderick's conflict. Oh, he's protecting people, but also luring his wife, the non-melee class, into combat to fight by his side.
Right? It's the dichotomy of their relationship. Brush, you're up. Gonna hit something?
I guess
I
I'll.
can't stand it. I need a snack.
I guess I'll move to here and try to fire through everybody to hit that bag.
Do it. It's a zombie. They're dead easy to hit.
Apparently not. Not if you roll a 1, they're not.
You hit 1 and missed 1. It's not too bad. That hits him squarely in the ear.
In the ear.
In the
Right
ear.
in the fucking ear. Fuck him in the ear and then fuck him in the other ear.
The secret
They go straight through.
spot of zombies, the ear.
Right.
6 would be
19 damage. Holy crap.
a dick, you cocksucker bastard.
Collapses to the ground. Hey, Thra.
Hold on.
Oh, hang on. Yes.
Droop's just gonna kind of move inside now.
Okay. They could totally fit a back button on the left of that cog there, so you could go backwards in the turn order.
Now, can I diagonal at will, like
Yeah.
5?
Weirdly, yes, you can.
So, in her square would be 20.
Yes.
I guess move up.
So that'd be 25.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is that your movement, 25? Yeah.
15 to hit.
Hits.
11 points of bludgeoning.
Ouch, says Mr. Zombie.
Does he say ouch or does he say
Oh. Now he's blooded, for whatever that means for anyone. Blood Battle, you're up.
I can't see him.
He's up above Roderick.
Okay.
He's hiding underneath Roderick's health bar.
So if I go to there, do I get sneak attack?
Yes, because he's in combat. Plus you get 2 attacks because you only moved. And you've still
So I
got
have to
your
do a
bonus.
regular to hit.
Yep, regular to hit.
15.
Hits.
So what's the damage?
Sneak attack plus regular plus bonus damage from Dex.
So sneak attack is 2d6 plus the regular d6. So I'm doing 3d6
Plus your normal dex damage of 4.
plus
Is it
4.
4? Yeah, 4.
5. Is it 4 or 5?
I think she's on 4. I don't think she's got 20 dex.
So that's 11 damage.
It collapses to the ground.
I don't need to hit it again then.
No, but we'll assume you do. Stab! It's dead. The zombie has died.
The dried, withered remains of its kidneys on your swords.
Fuck his kidneys.
Search!
Donating them to a kidney charity.
Search the bar.
So does the bar look like it was burnt or something?
It doesn't really know. It looks like it's in ruins, but it doesn't look particularly burnt. Hoop is standing next to Guybrush, and he's pulling on his cloak a little bit and looking terrified.
Do we know what?
What is it?
He was looking outside the door.
He's pointing off to the east, and literally he's terrified.
Lassie, what's the matter? Point your tail.
His eyes are wide, and he's trembling.
Which way's east?
This direction.
Okay.
I guess Guybrush will kind of peek outside.
Okay? You don't see anything.
What's the matter, Droop?
Giant lizards.
Oh dear.
Dragons.
Is he hallucinating?
Again.
So guys, funny story. Droop saying he saw a dragon. Or some sort of giant lizard.
How big a lizard? Like this big?
Did you see a dragon?
I did not. I don't know why he'd be lying about a giant lizard. I really kind of worried about going outside to see if it's there.
In fairness, he is small. To him, a giant lizard might be the size of his leg or something.
Droop, how big was this lizard?
Droop walks across the floor and continues walking. You think it's big. Like large big. Like minimum of 10 feet, 15 feet long. I only saw its head looking out of the top of the tower.
Is there any ale left in this tavern?
Ah, you're searching the tavern. Tavern, let's see. No, the ale is long gone. The faint smell of yeast permeates the air. Huge wooden tuns stand to the west of you. The western portion is kitchens and the brewer vats. The eastern portion was the common room. There is nothing in here except for old beer smell.
The rum is gone.
Guess we got nothing to do but fight a dragon then.
Can we actually move through that brush, or is that solid thicket?
You've got an axe.
That, there, let's see what it says. It is difficult terrain.
Okay, but that's movable.
Yeah. Could be full of twig blights, though.
Because those were such a horrible burden.
Where was this giant lizard? Was it walking, flying, moving away, moving towards?
He saw its head sticking out of the tower.
Well, I suppose to be on the safe side, we could go straight to that building next and deal with it. If it is a dragon, we wouldn't want it flying in on us while we're in some disadvantaged situation elsewhere.
Or it just could be a familiar just poking his head out.
Even more reason to kill it.
Give me a tea.
10-foot familiar deer?
Give me a
Come on, that size.
Well, if
If
it's making its lair in this town, it's either young or old and feeble.
Do they get old and feeble? Don't they just get older and more powerful?
Well, as a dwarf, and everyone knows dwarves are experts on dragons, I'll take your word for it.
At some point, they got to get old and infirm. I mean,
Love that. Just
Right
take your
before
word
they
for
die.
it. You know everything. Everything about the dragons. Let's just go with you. You know everything.
Get old and grumpy and sound like Sean Connery.
Dragons in
No,
your
there it is.
time.
That's only if you're the last one.
or we could search out the Druid and see if he knows anything about the dragon.
I feel like,
Certainly we could search out the dragon and see if he knows anything about the druid.
Hey, yeah.
or we can kill them both and take their shit.
No, we need the druid to tell us where the keep is.
What color was this dragon?
Color-coded for your convenience.
Green.
Yeah.
Green? I don't know that color.
Well, I don't know if my dwarf knows that color.
A goblin dragon.
A moldy dragon.
Halle is aware that green dragons are associated with evilness and poisons and swamps and the woodlands. Not swamps, woodland kind of environments. They are generally quite interested in corruption of the good-hearted peoples of the world.
We'll be fine then.
They also have a poisonous breath.
Actually, dear, I think this is up your alley. Green dragons are known to be rather corrupted creatures.
It's a tyrant.
If
Well
I
then.
kill my sweet pen, will he be my friend?
If you show him the
If it
secret,
befriends you, Guybrush, I will be very surprised.
Hey, be my friend.
I heard the phrase evil, which means I get to kill it without feeling bad.
Yeah. All dragons are tyrants, Guybrush.
Right.
Alright, time to murder.
All right.
Time to
Not
mur-
all dragons are tyrants,
Time to murder.
but
Just-
this one in particular probably is.
Just the
I agree. I think it's probably best to deal with it before we alert of any other presence or give it opportunity to surprise us.
All in favor of murder, raise your hand.
Murder
Dragons.
to protect the world, the people, yeah. Enforce law.
I'm indifferent.
Give me a tea.
P.
Give me a
Dragons
tea.
have hordes.
Yeah, it does have some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a convincing to Marigold.
So can we pack Drube full of explosives?
Oh, yeah,
No!
what a great idea! Like stuff a bunch of bombs up his ass and send him in.
Not sure I'm okay with
We have
that.
a bunch of bombs. Okay.
Well,
can make him a
one,
bomb
that would
vest.
be considering molesting a poor defenseless itty-bitty goblin, which is I'm totally against.
So, we don't find anything in the tavern?
East.
Oh.
No?
Oh.
Then shall we head through the brush into the house and tower then?
Sure.
Roderick will lead the way,
Herding dragons is a community service.
keeping an
agree.
eye on
Killing
the
dragons
sky
is a
and the
community
lift of the
service.
tower.
Dibs on the hide.
You're probably the only one who'd be able to carry it all in your backpack. Dwarven encumbrance doesn't exist.
You're approaching the tower.
Yes, in whatever marching order we end up into.
Make me a marching order and approach the tower.
Is anybody getting a really bad feeling about this tower?
Tower.
I
Welcome
anticipate that it will be a hardship indeed.
Guybrush hides in hidden by this? By
He's
this?
hiding in those bushes.
You remember what happened the first time you hid in a bush?
Are you
Well,
planning
that was the first time.
Are you just hiding on your approach, or are you planning to stay out here and snipe at it while we battle atop the tower or something?
Battle atop the tower.
Can you give us some more information on the building in
I was
front of?
about to as you were closing in on it.
Alright.
At the top of the hill, this is a hill you're climbing, stands a round tower with a cottage attached. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone. A door leads into the cottage, and several arrow-slit windows are visible in the tower. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area, and a strange acrid smell in the air. The corpses of two hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of this pathway. They're about here. Apparently dragged there, their bloated bodies are puckered and blistered and appear to have been mauled by a large animal.
Alright, continuing, well, I guess Guybrush. Again, the question, are you planning to stay out here and snipe, or are you coming in with us and just hiding on your approach?
I'd like to take this time to confer with the party. Do y'all think the dragon's gonna make a break for it, or just try and fight y'all?
I don't think it's going to try and flee us.
I think you're probably best to come inside with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably not.
Or at least stay within close distance where you can enter and exit easily.
Scale the wall.
Though, if it does breathe, should we be that grouped together?
Could just be a big lizard. Maybe droops on acid.
Well,
He's been eating those funny goblin mushrooms.
its breath is rather rancid. It's poisonous. So,
Perhaps some distance would be best observed.
Maybe we shouldn't go and poke the bear.
I
It's a
agree.
real creature.
Well, if we can't find the druid, I suppose logic would dictate that the druid is within the tower where the dragon is, which would...
I just think it would be best to strike now while we are still healthy and hardy. There might be other dangers in here, and it may swoop by and take advantage of us when we wish to make a retreat.
I hate it when dragons try to take advantage of me.
Yes, right? Especially when you're trying to retreat.
It does have some tactical sense.
They buy me like fucking wine coolers, and then next thing I know,
You wake up on a pile of gold coins naked.
Going, what the hell did I do?
and my butt hurts now.
At least dwarves get
Peculiar
advantage on
rash.
I'm in favor of this because dwarves get advantage on saving throw versus poison.
I am in favor of this plan.
So, do we want to try and make like an approach party and then a party that stays like
Alive.
10, 20 feet behind or so? That's
So what
what's
you're
their
saying is you
range?
want the vanguard who's going to get fucked, and the people that'll run in and actually do the damage once it's shot its load at those other poor people.
So you send in Droop to get breathed on, and
everyone else charges it before it gets a chance to recharge.
Stop trying to kill Droop! Droop is adorable!
Oh, back.
I will defend this goblin!
Think of how much more useful he would have been with 3 levels right now.
I worked too hard on his picture! We're not killing him!
I was gonna say you're just defending him because you made a token, aren't you, dear?
Shush! He's adorable!
The token is adorable.
Droop is adorable!
he's rather smelly.
He's quite smart.
You're rather smelly, fuckface.
Fuck this. You're so pleasant. So, what are you doing?
I would suggest Roderick and Thror approach, possibly Marigold if she wants. And Hale and Guybrush can stay further back, enter in a distance, and use ranged attacks.
Although, if it's in the tower, don't we all have to get in there to be able to...
Like, how high is, like, it's half broken down. Like, how high are we talking here?
I think it was mostly complete. It was just missing part of a roof.
Missing the roof.
But still, it's like a tower in a small village. How tall are we talking here?
30, 40 feet?
They were obviously trying to make up for their small village by having an
Surprisingly, with everything else, I don't actually have a height. So let's. Oh no, I do. Let's have a look. It is a 40-foot tower.
Oh, that's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Well. Like I said, it's best to try and deal with it now while we are hardy enough and maybe deal enough that if we have to retreat, it won't chase after us.
If there's windows or arrow slits at the ground level, people could fire into the tower from that.
But it's a poisonous dragon.
If I stay hidden, if I'm hidden from it, all my attacks would then be sneak attacks, and they would be critical.
Yeah, once Roderick and I are in melee, you'll get sneak attacks too for the 2 rounds we survive.
That's optimistic. I fail. The arrow slits wind up the tower as if they're attached to an internal staircase. If that makes sense.
I don't know. My thoughts are, if we don't want to take the Draken down, we might as well just leave town, because surely it'll wait for the right opportunity to strike while we explore the rest of the buildings.
Yeah.
Unless it's somehow trapped in there.
It's an answer only exploration could tell us, though.
Let's do it. Why don't I go and see?
You're going to try and sneak in?
Can I go and do some recon?
She's got a history.
I can do recon.
The lowest arrow slit is 10 feet off the ground.
May Phelan be with you.
I can jump and do some partial recon.
You climb.
Can we give her a boost?
Just stand on top of Guybrush's shoulder.
Yeah, you could climb up.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll climb.
Okay. Are you sneaking?
Yes.
The pair of you creeping? Make me rolls.
What kind of roll?
Creepy, sneaky rolls to creep up to the tower.
French.
Is a skill.
15.
24.
Okay, you sneak across.
Like to hear these?
He's probably busy counting his
Where you going?
Should the rest of us get a little closer in the woods?
Yeah. Be just on kind of in the brush.
So, Marigold, give me an acrobatics check to climb up on Guybrush and peek in the window.
Dear, stay a little bit back. A little bit back. I don't want you to get caught.
23.
23, you climb up on Guybrush,
in the poison.
stretch up into the window. This is sat in the base of the tower.
Aw.
It is a
I'm gonna feel so bad about this.
actual
No.
green dragon.
I disbelieve the illusion.
Oh, very good. Poisonous fumes come out of its nostrils. Its yellow eyes are looking at the main door to the tower, which comes from the cottage. But as you kind of peek, it kind of turns its head slightly and looks at you. And it licks its long snout. I'm pretty certain it just smiled.
Lunch is delivered.
Oh dear God, I have a bad feeling.
I go back and tell the party.
Well, he spotted me.
Yeah, pretty sure he saw me. I'm pretty sure he licked his lips. Maybe an illusion, but he may be actually real.
I heard this story once about a dragon.
Yeah, there was this great adventurer who went and slayed a dragon only for some asshole to tell her it wasn't real.
On the plus side, the dragon did not see me, so...
How big/old did he look?
Yeah, what kind of...
His scales were not old looking, and he did not look like he'd been in many fights, but he was a good size.
He did not look decrepit.
So youthful.
Well...
So we just toppled the tower on him, and...
Pure.
He clearly is aware of us.
Oh, he's clearly aware.
It was that enormous, thunderous explosion that keyed him off.
That probably did it.
I panicked. I'm sorry.
Do you want to go parlay with him?
You know what? You know, all I'm learning from this is that maybe Hale needs to come to one of my shows, and then she'll learn that you don't panic.
That's true, especially when somebody waves a schlong at you.
Don't panic.
Yeah, because the worst thing you can do is scream, because then he'll just stick it right on in there.
Did I show you, Nick, the thing that I bought for you?
No.
I downloaded you an embroidery pattern that I bought.
Is it a thong?
No, it's a pattern. It's an embroidery pattern for a patch. Guess what it says?
Don't panic. Look at you. I owe the IRS like $3,000. You don't see me panicking.
Really? Why? What you been doing?
So my old job for a while when I worked there, instead of withholding taxes, claimed me as a 1099.
Why?
So they didn't have to pay taxes on me, I guess.
Are you kidding? Without telling you? Don't you have to sign for that?
That's what I thought.
I thought you had to accept the... Don't you have to fill in whatever it is form before they can file the 1099?
Yeah, and you have to read the forms that you signed.
I filled out a W-4 telling them that I was claiming 1. It somehow still got 1099.
Huh. Fuck those dudes.
Yeah.
Can't you contest that and get them screwed really hard by the IRS?
That's part of the plan.
I like that plan.
The other part involves a lawyer.
Right. I don't think they can...
I think the unfortunate thing though is that either way,
You'll probably
he
still
owes the money.
Yeah.
Well, the employer might get in trouble for not collecting. You still owe the money.
Yeah.
The good part is you can make payments, and if you get to propose what your payments are, and if you can pay it off in 10 years, they have to accept.
I'm going to say, I'm guessing that within that his 1099 probably was what his normal take-home was, not what his normal take-home was, plus the tax that he would then have to keep. So I'm guessing that technically they have broken the law, in the sense that Nick would have to get the money and then pay it to the tax folks, but they didn't do that. They paid him less than was agreed originally.
Well, did they deduct tax on the... Well, this is getting off topic.
I'm guessing not on the 1099. I'm guessing they just flat paid him, because that's what 1099 is, right? It's just a flat payment for services. I do it when I do side web work. It's a 1099 I get to add to my taxes.
But anyway...
Yes.
Yes, so, again, my thought is, it knows we're here. Do we really want to keep wandering around town and wait for it to come after us, or do we want to strike while we're in a good position and attempt to get rid of it?
I suppose we might as well try to fight.
That's no glory.
Fortune favors the bold.
I like my insides on the inside.
And you humans are short-lived anyways.
Right, you haven't got long left.
Please don't remind me.
He says to the one human in the party.
Don't remind me. No.
All right. So, that's not a double door, is it? It's kind of tricky.
One. No, it's a single door, and then there's a little window to the right by the tower.
Okay. Billy wants me and Thror to enter in, followed roughly 10 feet behind by the rest.
I'm good.
Position thyselves.
I guess we'll be falling behind.
Droop sensibly hides in a bush.
Right.
Ah,
Droop is here, hidden.
Sure, water the bush.
Droop, avenge us!
I'm kind of hidden. I would be hidden in this shrubbery area.
Let me roll.
Come meet your new master after we're done.
Oh, we have such faith in ourselves. Though it would suck if this whole group gets killed by a dragon.
Can't fight a dragon without you.
It's a pretty glorious way to go.
Lindsay is considering a retreat because of a headache. This may be a protracted combat, and it is 11:20. Do you want to continue now and fight the dragon?
oh, we could pause it there if Lindsay has headache.
Or do you want to pause it and pick up the dragon fight next session?
I'm somewhat feeding myself, so.
Probably.
With more XP.
Yes, I'll grant you experience, but it's not going to level you. To be honest, the dragon, if you kill it, might level the party.
You think so? We're still like
Oh, fuck.
we're still over 1,000 off, unless we got a ton of XP from those
You got
small
some experience left. You got some from last time as well.
Oh yeah, no, I added that. Did you give us? No, you didn't give us that, did you?
No, I haven't given you any experience yet. It's all on my experience sheet.
Okay.
Sheet.
All right, let's have it then.
Okay, so you're ready to fight? Ready to go with the dragon. So, from last session, you have an owlbear at 700 experience.
Yep.
You successfully parlayed with Cost and dealt with him and his zombies. That gives you a total of 200 for the parlay, 800 for the combat, avoidance, killing many zombies, etc.
Did we not already get something like that?
I don't think you got the zombies, did you? Or did you get the original one?
We got the original zombies.
Okay, so you can have the 200 for a successful parlay with him. So that's
Sure.
900 total so far. 8 twig blights. Hold yourself steady. 200 experience total.
Oh my god.
1100.
4 ash zombies. 200 experience total. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that's so divided by 5 is 260 each plus 1360 puts us to 1620. So we are still over 1,000 until we level.
It's the dragon wouldn't matter. It would get you well up there, but it's not going to make it the level. 1620.
Yeah, 1620 is what I have.
What I've got Lindsay written on. Alright, dragons next time. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, again, the way I look at it is, I doubt we're going to get enough things in here that are going to level us before dragon.
Before you take the dragon, no, you're not. I think the idea here is that by the time you finish Thunder Tree, you might be level 4.
Yeah. Only if we have, find magic weapons in some other room that the dragon hasn't hoarded yet would it really give us.
The one thing to be very aware of is this game does not necessarily balance like previous versions of D&D have. Mm-hmm. It's more like AD&D where you may end up with a fight that literally is above your challenge.
I mean, that's not to say this one still has a system.
Mm-hmm.
And that system still works, it's just weighted slightly more difficult. You could always weight the other ones more difficult, too.
Well, and I mean, that's the same with, like, wandering monsters and stuff. You've always got the danger of fighting something tougher.
Right. I mean, but the wandering monster table here is reasonable. To be honest, the owlbear was probably the worst thing you could have thought. Off the wandering table. The dragon's good, he's even got a name.
In fairness, I will say at least the way the system works, a wandering encounter is... It's at least something of a challenge that's not a complete annoyance. Because it could do some reasonable damage because of the whole system. But anyway. Good. Exploring Thunder Tree.
I mean, if I can stay hidden on them, I think we've got a decent chance.
The problem is I don't really think, with a 40-foot tower to fly in, if it does choose to fly, I don't think it'll be showing itself outside.
Well, even if it does, if it flies straight up, it's already 40 feet in the air before you see it.
And he's probably got a decent armored class and more hit points than half the stuff we fought together.
Well, again, it may not necessarily have a huge armor class. Hit points it probably have a lot of, but
Yeah,
armor
he
class.
sounds fairly young.
Armor class is something the game does have to balance. It probably won't be more than 18, which is what our AC is.
Yeah, it won't be unhittable, but it'll be.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenging hit, but it's not going to be an impossible hit.
I mean, it's going to depend if I can even hide like within the cottage and then just kind of pop out and shoot at them.
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, the main thing is, honestly, the range attackers are going to be very crucial, because I'm not sure if me and Thror will be that effective in this fight.
Well, you need to take advantage of things like sneak attack, bonus damage, and stuff like that in this fight.
Yeah, no, but again, those are going to come from the ranging ones and such.
Mm-hmm. And obviously your wizard can help. I don't know what spells you have, but the wizard can throw spells in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And does Thror have any buffs that you could go with?
I have no idea what Thror spells are.
You
never asked for prepared spells, Hal.
I know, I'm just wondering what Thror has prepared. Because all I've ever seen him cast pretty much is cure wounds.
No, Thor has his floating hammer of
yeah,
death.
he's got spiritual weapon, that's right.
Spiritual weapon. I've got Bless, but that's not as grand this time around.
Bless isn't bad, though. Any bonus is a good bonus when there's a goddamn dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, is Bless concentration now?
Concentration up to a minute, and I can do 3 characters within range.
That isn't that great.
And you get to make an attack roll or saving throw before it ends with an extra D4.
And then you can roll a D4 and add the number roll to the attack or saving.
Yeah.
It isn't as fabulous as it used to be, is it? And it's level 1. Yeah, they've really nerfed Bless.
Which I don't see why. Like, Bless, a +1 concentration buff would be decent, I think. It's only a +1.
I do have Shield of Faith.
But
What does it do?
+2 AC.
It's nice.
can you cast it on other people? Or just yourself?
It's got a range, so I assume so.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, surrounds the creature of your choice within range, granting a +2 bonus on armor class for duration. Duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
And I do have cause wounds.
Ooh, nice.
Or, sorry, inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds.
3d10 necrotic.
Nice.
Or 4d10 if I cast as a
I'm
second.
going to say bless at higher levels just adds people.
Unless
Able to bless more people, they still only get a D4 additional.
Well, and it sounds like it could be just 1d4 over the whole range of it.
I think it's going to be a D4 per character, surely.
Yeah, but I mean, each character gets to roll the 1 extra
Yeah.
d4 in it.
Once.
I think that's kind of a bad design because it kind of punishes slightly larger than the average size party.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's that
I'm
whole...
guessing the idea is that you cast it before your fighters run in, and they all either have a better chance of hitting on the first round, or they do more damage on the first round, and then it's done.
Yeah.
It's really like they've changed it from a continuous bonus to a kind of one-off kind of strike and do more damage kind of a deal.
No,
I do
but
have one other thing I
I'm also
can-
talking about the people he can target with it. Because the is, you happen to have a group of 6 people instead of a group of 5.
Yeah.
Well, that means you can't hit everyone with it until you have second level spells.
Well, it's only 3 now.
Yeah, but you said if you increase spell levels, you get to add extra people to it?
Yeah, second level. If it's cast as a second level spell.
Well, no, but I'm saying 5 people because one person's a GM. Then you have.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I see. So yes, you need to be able to cast second level spells and cast it at that level in order to be able to get everybody.
Yeah,
then
so
I think the idea is you probably wouldn't cast whoever the back. You're not really going to cast it on an archer or a wizard in preference for frontline fight.
But why not? Does it save melee or is it any attack roll?
No, it's any attack.
Oh, everyone's rolling attack rolls, really.
True. But I guess you go pick your targets. Pick your targets. All right, I'm stopping the recording.
Okay.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.